Hello, stream. How's it going? Hi, Gravy. What's up? What's up? Oh, I keep forgetting I have to actually click for this screen to go away. I like watching the screen. I'm like, yeah, this is interesting and all that. Alright, is the sound too loud, guys? Also, hi, Sivian. What's up? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait. Give me a minute. Fine, just bought a new game. Poggers. What new game? Is it the best new game ever? Okay, sorry. But yeah, is the game too loud, guys? Huh? Oh, autosave. The second one is the real save. Alright. Okay. Hunt, Showdown, PvP, PvE, horror game. They're fine. Okay. Hunt Showdown? Like that's the name of the game? Is it on Steam? I've never seen this. And last time you were talking about Blaze Blue, and I had never seen this either. But now I'm seeing it everywhere. Maybe it's because now I notice. Wait, what is it again? I forgot. Go see that? Yeah, that's me. Hunt Showdown. Okay, okay. Hunt Showdown. Is it popular? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a horror game. Okay, sorry about the sound. Yeah, I'm like, not really good with horror games. So, yeah. And by not really good, I mean I'm really bad at horror games. Like, I played. Wait, what was it again? Bioshock, the first one. And I was so bad at it. But okay, so me too, but from the stream. Yeah, I guess so. I guess. So it wasn't that much about the horror, but I like to take my time with games. And on that one, it's like I like to explore stuff, and then I like kill everyone that I see around. Like, okay, that was really creepy. And then I turn around, start exploring, and there's like more people that come running in. And I'm like, oh my god, please stop. So yeah, like I watched someone else play it. It was actually Vixer, and he did really good at it. Like he didn't stop that much. Like he just freaking runs in like a badass and kills everyone. So yeah, that's not much of my style though. Yeah. Apparently, BioShock 3 Infinite. I don't know what what's the name. The one that's like not dark, BioShock. Yeah, Infinite. I've heard that this game is good and it's not as scary as the other ones. It's disgusting. What the? You sure? But yeah, I heard good things about it. So maybe I'll try it. Yeah, I like dark games. Oh, okay, yeah. I I do not like BioShock 1 and I also played Fallout, which was kind of like I don't know. Alright, anyways, enough of rambling. Enough of this rambling. Wait, let me see. I have to check something. Yeah, I say like, alright, let's get into it. Oh, wait a minute, guys. You are killing me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's actually Nicole that told me BioShock Infinite was really good. Like all the blood spill. Oh no, no way. Oh, I was actually okay. So you didn't know this because I was in my chat on my stream, but I was actually watching you play For Honor last time. I don't know when it was, but it looked so cool. I kind of want to play the game. But yeah. Want to just talk with this? I'm so bored. I'm super bored. Yeah. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. All right. Zach and I are waking at dawn and slightly good. Wait, what? What happened earlier? What happened last time? Oh right, Zach. Yeah, Zach was being the savage to some hoes. Yeah, okay. Wait, can I not say hoes? Whoops. What's the word? Brothel ladies. Sorry, guys. Alright, Zach and I waking at dawn and silently go about preparing for the day. And we have the same rule as last time. Poggers. Twitch thoughts. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I read that out loud. Nicole, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's cool that you like my stream. Yeah, it was really good, dude. Like, I don't, yeah, I didn't really get the game because I've never played For Honor, but it looked so cool. Like, you can block stuff. Yeah, that's honestly all I liked, but yeah. Alright, it's over for you. They're coming for me? Are they coming for me? Rip. Rip. Rest in pieces. Goodbye, stream. It was fun. Alright, as I grab a few items off my bed, I look over at Zach, who is fiddling with his gun. Wait, doesn't he have two guns? That guy sure gives me his discharger a lot of attention. Morning. Oh boy. Why is there no music? He glances up and nods.
I'm heading down. Meet me there when you're ready.
I feel like it's awkward. Why is there no music? Sure. Zach shoulders his pack and leaves. This is probably the quietest morning I've had so far. Okay, it's a little strange. Well, at least I'm not the only one who thinks that, you know? I pack up the last of my things and follow Zach downstairs where I find him waiting alone. Oh, right! The girls kidnapped Pongo! Pongo? Was it Pongo or Pongo? Pongo? Pongo. Sexual gay thing in your room with this guy. I mean, he's not into girls, you know. Is it not Pongo? Is it Pongo? It might be Pongo. You'll see. I don't know if you were there last week, but you'll see. Where are Liana and Amelia? He shrugs.
Still getting ready, I guess.
Girl things. Okay. That's unusual. Liana is generally the first one up. We wait a couple more minutes before the girls finally show up carrying the Pongo. It's Pongo. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Alright. I have some chocolate that I'll eat later. Yeah, music's here. Yay! Amelia smiles widely at the Pongo, who grins back. Those two seem to be a good mood. Is that right? In a good mood? Whatever. Liana, on the other hand, looks exhausted. Do I want to know what happened in that room? Like, do I really want to know what happened? What were they doing last night? Come and join me on Discord after this, you want to talk about? Well, after this, it's gonna be 1 o'clock. So, I don't know if I'm gonna hang out on Discord. Thanks for the invitation though, but yeah. Cause, wait, is it gonna be 1 or 12? I think I played this until 12, and then at 12 I play 1 hour of Danganronpa. I think? I don't know if you guys remember from last week, but I sure don't. If you want to chill, like fall asleep, yeah. I think I should be cheerful, right? Cheerful. I don't want to like suspect them or whatever, right? So Taco needs to stay here with me and give me attention. I never see any freaking Blade. It's like this game is great. Yeah, let's be cheerful. Let's be cheerful. Good morning. Wait, where'd the exclamation mark go? Whatever. Wow, she looks freaking happy. Did she always look that happy?
Morning.
Pongo. We'll have a talk later. The Pongo wobbles in Amelia's arms as she nods her greeting.
We should move on so we don't lose any daylight.
Zach looks over at Amelia, who rummages through her bag. Eventually, she pulls out a map. I glance at the carefully detailed mountains and rivers. Oh, right! We took the train to go to a city that doesn't exist. Oh, no, yeah. To go to this city, which is close to the city that doesn't exist. Okay, gotcha. Wait, after the talk is soon, just come with me. Kappa, I feel like I heard my real name a while ago. You know, sorry, I don't associate with people like you. Damn, shots fired. Wow. I thought Zach was a savage. Whatever. Actually, okay. So now I'm missing my GPS. Oh, my phone.
We will proceed eastward through the forest adjacent to Bazada.
Wait, like GPS and map, there's not a. Oh well, I guess you see where you are.
From
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
we will travel northbound towards the
Yeah, I
Sonoma
guess.
Mountains.
Her finger scrolls across the different locations. Wait, you say you heard your real name? Do I know your real? Oh yeah, I actually do know your real name. Yeah. I'm gonna cry, sorry, Sivian. Rip. Sivian making people cry all day, every day. Finger scrolls across the different
Assuming there are no
locations.
divergences in the course, we should arrive in Ember Mist by midday.
Yeah,
Any
Ember Mist.
inquiries?
That's the city that doesn't exist. All right. Mia folds the map and glances at the rest of us. We all look at each other.
Then let us begin our journey.
She leads the way out of the inn and through the streets of Bazada. Bazada, the bazaar city? No. Even this early in the morning, the marketplace is still bustling with people. Carefully traversing the streets and alleys, the crowd begins to thin as we reach the city borders. Amelia consults her map and continues out of the city. So I only care about Juchan Kokichi, so go cry in your sad, depressing corner. Jeez! You also care about Ignis, don't forget Ignis. Ignis, the mom. Best mom. Without the high cover of the stalls, I blink at the clear blue sky. In the distance, I can see the dark leafy cover of trees. That must be where we're going. Mommy, Igni? Yeah! Once you reach the forest, I'm surprised by how much shade the leaves provide. Oh, are we gonna fight? Wait, if we're gonna fight, I need my dices. The branches are strong and the leaves are thick, exposing pockets of sunshine. It's pretty though, look at this, it's pretty. Except this tree looks like it's dead, but yeah, the rest of, oh, this tree too. Okay, I'll stop looking. It was pretty at first, okay? Rhea keeps the map on hand as there are no trails. Aside from a few other stragglers exploring the woods, I can hear the scurry of woodland animals. Taco, when are we getting married? Saint will have to accept our true love finally. We can't hide it anymore. Are you sure? I think we can hide it for a couple years still. Wait, did I say that out loud? Oops. Iggy's mom, that doesn't particularly mean I care for him. It's more like he's there so I'll act like I care. He's useful after all. So rude, poor Iggy. But he cooks the best meals. Best meals. Therefore we must protect him. So much cover and so few people, this would be the perfect opportunity for bandit ambush. Wait, am I actually jinxing this? Look towards Zack and Liana, who both seem unconcerned. I suppose it wouldn't make sense for bandits to hide out in the forest, which is mostly devoid of people. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We aren't carrying any cargo either, so there's even less of a reason to attack us. And before we get attacked. The deeper we travel into the woods, the thicker the canopy of leaves become, nearly blocking out all the sun. Wow! I cannot read! I forgot how to read! I'm sorry, guys. Also, the music fade out. Is there gonna be a wedding? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blade, I think she's onto us. Gay wedding, wait. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm always like, this you silly, pathetic, exclusive human being. Wait, was that me? Am I the silly, pathetic, exclusive human being? Oh boy. Rip. Rip my life. I'm the priest. Jeez. All the other people have long gone, and even the rustle of bushes have become quiet. Boy. The pongo nestles even deeper into Amelia's arm. Why is Amelia the one holding the pongo? I want to hold the pongo. He's my pongo. What is this? Liana shivers and wraps her arms around herself in a hug. It's cold. Uh-oh. Guys, do I make a move? You didn't even want him at first. I know, but then he was like super friendly and super cute, so. Taco's a pathetic human being. You're worse, Taco. Aw. Feels bad, man. Alright. We're making a move, guys. You okay? Oh boy. Jiggle, jiggle. I forgot about that. Oh boy. She seems startled and drops her arms, trying to act normal.
I'm fine.
Um. Trying to marry Flynn. Oh god. The Pongo knows I'm cheating. Um, I know exactly what fine means in Earth English. If I feel like both of these answers are bad. No, no. Woman logic. No. It's like a trap. If she says I'm fine, and then I say, oh, okay, then she's like, no, I wasn't fine, you idiot. And then if I say, wait, you weren't fine, then she says, what, you think I'm lying? I'm like, but, what do I do? Okay. Do I play dumb but trustful, or do I show my intelligence? I must show my intelligence, I think. I'm so sorry. Where I come from, when a girl uses those two words together, it means she is not fine. Uh-oh. I'm about to get a slap. Liana blinks, then lets out a small laugh. Yes, we did it, guys. We did it.
It's
Woo!
nothing really. It's just that the woods are getting darker and darker, and there's a lot more shadows.
Well, you're scared? You're the one supposed to be protecting me, and you're scared? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you afraid of the dark? Oh. Liana shakes her head. Okay.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
But really, you don't have to be concerned. It's nothing.
Oh, I actually thought she was cold. Huh. I'm still not convinced, but I'll trust her. Alright, sure. It's like that. It's that a game like freaking Necopara? Well, it's a dating sim visual novel. So in that sense, yes, but you can only date one girl. This is the only dateable option. What changes is the way you act with her, and then she reacts with you. So like she can get jealous and stuff. So like it's like an advanced dating simulation. Yes. Only one girl. Yep. I want to share in Hot Pockets. Who's trying to get those free Hot Pockets? Wait, I want some free Hot Pockets. Oh wait, is that why we get married? Oh, I see. I see. I want you to be okay. Okay. Like I'm the only. Oh god damn you. Forest continues to block out even more light. Soon it becomes so dark we can barely see what's in front of us. Uh-oh.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Wait, oh gosh, we really can't see. Shiz. Uh-oh. Emilia pulls a torch out of her bag in response. She touches her fingers to the tip of the torch and her bracelet glows. Then the torch erupts into flames. Okay. Fire
Indeed,
mage.
there is no need for alarm. The darkness merely indicates we're about to enter the Forest of Sorrows.
Oh. Oh, goody. That's a really, like, charming name. I have to get a girlfriend with Taco Taco? What? What? We have to get a girlfriend? Is that, like, one each, right? Or... Yeah. Yeah. I'm all about sharing,
Forest
but
of
not that much.
Sorrows?
I'm surprised by Liana's outburst. Her face is deathly pale.
Do we have to go through here? There must be an alternate route.
Mia shakes her head.
Ember Mist can only be accessed through these woods.
Uh-oh. Liana groans.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Why? What? So this is what was bothering her? What's up with the Forest of Sorrows? I mean, it sounds spooky enough, but is it really that bad?
It is rumored that those who venture into the Forest of Sorrows never come out.
Yeah, whatever. It's rumored like, there's rumors like that in every game, guys. Come on. They never come out, Nani?
The
She
reason
nods.
people are unable to escape is because they hear the voices of the loved ones they have lost. They fruitlessly search for their loved ones, losing their way, chasing the wailing of the spectral.
No! Amelia, stop! We can travel through this stupid place if we have
Jiggle,
to.
jiggle. Sorry,
But no
guys.
more of this story stuff that isn't true and can't be true, so it's not true.
You know what I'd have to have? I'd have to have like that thing that catches where your eyes is looking at. Every time it goes jiggle, my eyes would boom, back and forth to the text. Although Liana tries to put on a brave front, her voice grows shriller the longer she talks. I can't help myself. It's moving, man. Right. Amelia
And let us
nods.
continue.
Yes. I turn to Zach. Zach is already dead. Do you think all that stuff about the Forest of Sorrows is possible?
It doesn't matter if I think it's possible, because it's the truth.
What?
Zach! Stop!
As Leon turns away, Zach cracks a fleeting smile before resuming. Wait, he was lying? He was lying? Oh my god. Zach is a savage. You're a better man than this. I mean, I don't appreciate it. I like can't help myself. Like it's attracting my eye. Even though I'm like, no, stop. It's like this. It's just like this. Trees have now lost their cozy feel completely and look thick, old, and withered. The eerie silence is deafening, and each crunch of leaves beneath our feet reminds me of the inevitability. Yeah, I said that right. Shut up, John. Shut up. Of death and decay. I keep seeing flashes of beady eyes peering amid the branches. The skulk? Skulk? I thought it was squawk. Huh. The skulk of crows pierces the silence, making me jump. Instinctively, I pick up the pace, as does everyone else. Liana grows increasingly agitated.
Are you sure we're going the right way? I swear that I've seen that.
Uh-oh. A cold gust of wind extinguishes the torch. We're dead. Oh god. Yes, perfect. Liana latches onto my arm and pulls it close to her chest. Okay. Her eyes are squeezed shut and she buries her face against me. Liana is super stupid and aggressive right now. I think she's super scared. Light returns as Amelia relights the torch. Liana peeps an eye open and glances down at my arm. Hi. And where it rests on her chest. Her cheeks burn as hot as the torch and she quickly drops my arm.
Sorry,
Wait, she drops my arm, but the picture is still here. Okay. She trails off as her blush deepens. I bet her nerves from the forest and the awkwardness of grabbing me is making her flustered. Yes, for sure. She might have been more comfortable holding on to me, but that's an equally awkward suggestion. Wow, I don't think I'm that ballsy, guys. Like, I'm sorry, but damn. Maybe I can make fun of her, though. Maybe I can make fun of her. I'm good at that. Liana is supposed to be the one protecting us, right? So why is she scared of the dark? Good question. You're in the dark with her master? Oh boy. Is Sivian in this game? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I don't think... Like, this seems rude? Does it? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. You can hold on if you want. Oh man, I'm getting a smack. Oh! Guys. Guys. Guys! The game crashed! But it's still here! What do I do? Uh-oh. Wait. I can fix this. Mhm, mhm. Okay, it's gone now. Alright, let me see. Error log. I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what this means. Taco, yep. It's dead. Alright, let me try this again. I'm not reading this again though. We're just skimming through it. Skimming? Skipping, I guess. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Da 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 da. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
Still
yes, 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 yes. Good morning. Yes, 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 yes. I didn't see what happened, so I'm just assuming it was good.
We will quit from there, assuming, and let it.
Chaos out. I'm gone. What? Gray, I liked you. Gray's gone too. Gray's dead. Check on her. Da 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 da. Yep, yep, yep,
Are you sure?
yep,
Indeed,
yep, yep, yep. Oh, Gray left. Did he? Is he?
Ember,
I
I
think he's
had a-
dead.
it is.
When
the
someone
reason-
leaves, it means they're dead. I think.
Then let it.
Just engaging in conversation. I'm not going.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Wait, but you said I'm gone. Chaos out. Foosh. Hello.
So
Alright, does it bug every time I do this option? It does not. Okay, last time I don't know what happened. Then it almost seems grateful for the offer, but then notices Zach and Amelia.
no, it's okay. The light going out just caught me off guard.
Speedrun! I know, right? Are you sure? She nods. Okay. You guys didn't see anything. Zach waits impatiently a few paces ahead of us.
Can we move on?
Ah, yes.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. What the flip? Is yes not in your vocabulary? What is this? We all hurry to catch up with Zach and continue throughout the forest. Through the forest? I don't know. No wonder people get lost. This place feels like it's endless. Gradually, the darkness fades away as the trees are illuminated by an ethereal glow. Wait, so we went through this forest only to get that CG? Is that what I'm getting? Damn, okay. As the blue and green light chases away the shadows, my mood begins to lift. The trees still look ancient, but full of wisdom and secrets instead of bad omens. The Pongo squirms wildly in Amelia's arm. He wriggles free and hops around in glee. Wait, me! Come to me, Pongo! As he hops, he opens his mouth wide but loses his balance and blinks as he falls on his head. Poi. After a few more confused seconds, he shakes himself and tries again. There must be a lot of magic here. Oh, right.
We've made it through the Forest of Sorrows.
Yay! We survived, Leona sighs in relief.
Finally.
Why can't we just, like, go around the Forest of Sorrows? Is it, like, impossible to do that?
So Ember Mist is close.
The natural concentration of crystal energy would indicate we are on the correct path.
Ah, the crystals must be what the blue and green glow is from. Oh, so
What
not
do
the
you
moon?
mean, on the correct path? Haven't you traveled here before?
Mia shakes her head. What?
No, this is my first journey.
You mean you had us travel through the Forest of Sorrows without knowing for sure
Because
that
it
it would lead
takes
us
longer?
to Ember Mist?
That is correct.
Or because Amelia's actually stupid. What the flip? Then I gave said Amelia.
Well, we did make it through. And if we do reach Ember Mist, then she would have delivered on her promise.
Yeah, I guess, but we probably, you know, could have used a different route, but okay. Zach nods at Amelia, who looks curiously at him. While deep in thought, it looks like she's reworking a previous analysis of him. Analysis? Then she nods back. So she likes him now. Do we ship it? Is this what we do? Do we ship it? Liana opens her mouth to argue, but stops.
I suppose it doesn't matter now that we're almost there.
On that conclusion, let us continue.
Alright, let's go! We trail behind Amelia, the Pongo blissfully hopping along, as she navigates us out of the rest of the forest. Ember Mist lies just beyond the edge of the forest, and soon we approach the heavy gates of the city. Wait, really? Wait, this is Ember Mist? This is the legendary city of Ember Mist. Are you kidding me? What? What? I was expecting something a little more grandiose, but I guess it was hidden. No, because Zach needs to stay the savage. Yeah, I think Zach deserves better, though, to be honest. Than Amelia, sorry. Two tanned men with leather armor and carved wooden staves, inlaid with rough crystals, stand guard. Their staves are crossed, and the light seems to shimmer as it catches the negative space between the staves. Staves? Staves? Staves, right? Is that some kind of magic?
Please state your business.
Whoa, hi.
As students from the Mage Academy, we seek an audience with Elder Isim.
They look us over, and I shift uncomfortably under their gaze. Their blank eyes seem to burrow deep into my soul. Oh, right! We're supposed to find out where I come from, right? Or why I was able to space travel. Right. Okay, I was wondering why we were on this journey. Okay, now I remember. They close their eyes and The red crystals inlaid in their staves glow, the translucent glimmers increase. After a few minutes, they reopen their eyes and remain silent. I glance at Liana, who looks back at me. I whisper, "Are they going to let us in?" She shakes her head, uncertainly. Zack crosses his arms, but otherwise doesn't seem bothered by the situation. Amelia stands confidently and waits patiently. I guess things are going according to our plan. Just when I can no longer bear the silence, a figure steps out from behind the gates. He's an old, squirrely man with a set of glasses which slip down his hooked nose. He wears a faded and wrinkled open robe.
Elder Isom.
Wow. I actually thought we were gonna see him, and then they show Amelia, and I'm like, oh.
Yes?
Oh, there he is.
I am Amelia Estelle from the Mage Academy, and these are my associates.
The Mage Academy, you say?
Let me look at him. Let me take a good look at him. Yeah, he looks good. 10 out of 10. Probably would bang if I was older. Probably. He adjusts his glasses. He adjusts the glasses on his nose and peers at Amelia.
Yes. Yes.
What? One by one, he peers at the rest of us. He barely glances at Zack, but looks at Liana with interest when he recognizes her guild emblem. Right. Finally, his gaze lingers? Wait. Yeah, lingers. Yeah, I remember from last stream. Lingers on me. Almost as if he's trying to place me, but can't.
Well, come on in then. No point in standing around.
But his eyes are closed. How is he looking at me? Is he like Brock from Pokemon? Is this the type of the guy? Where? The type of this guy? You know what? Today, I was, well, not even just working, but anytime I would try to speak, I wouldn't be able to. Like, all my words would like mess up within each other, with each other. Yeah, with each other. See? Like this. I don't know why. Today is like super bad. The guards break away as he beckons us in, and the translucent shimmers disappear. Like Henry and Brock. You're right, and Henry has his eyes closed. I forgot about that. Yeah. Is there anyone like that in Fates? Huh. After I pass through the gates, I look back right before the gates close and see the guards resume their original position. Elder Issim shuffles along the dirt path and leads us through the quaint village. The villagers tend to wear plain, loose-fitting tunics. Tunics? Yeah. Aside from the guards, most people don't carry weapons, although many of them do wear simple bracelets embedded? Embedded? Yeah, embedded with crystals. That's because I cast a curse on you, Taco. That I can't speak? Oh, rip. Yeah, what jerks. Blade, you're not supposed to call Henry a jerk. What the flip? Who even makes their main Pokemon Onyx? What the? Wait a minute. Onyx is super cool. What do you mean? What? What? Onyx is super cool. I don't know what you have against them. There is cooler, but Izana? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does have his eyes closed. Yeah. We soon arrive at a strangely architecturally stable clay hut. As we enter, I covertly touch the walls. Alright, let's inspect this place. There's something hiding under this blanket, for sure. No? Reminds me of unglazed ceramic tiles. Isn't this... Oh, right there. Okay. I was like, isn't this bamboo? No. We settled down on wide cushions on the floor.
How were you able to find this place?
Yeah, how were we able to find this place?
Through you.
What?
Eh?
Eh? Emilia pulls out a worn tome. Where has she been keeping that this whole time?
My old research. I thought I'd lost this.
I personally only like pretty and elegant Pokemon, but I don't dislike Onyx. Just makes me feel sad inside. Wait, Onyx does or what? As Elder Issim carefully turns the pages of the tome, Leona clears her throat.
We
I've
were
had bad
told you can
experience
help
with rocks
us.
in my life, and a lot of pet rocks have died. I don't know what I'm most surprised of. That you had pet rocks? Or that they died? Uh,
By whom?
Professor Xavier.
Elder Issim lets out a loud laugh.
Xavier is a professor now. Good for him. I've been out of touch with Haven Guard and Lumia for many years. I'm not sure how I can help.
Wait, I'm confused. Oh, he told us the professor? He told us to go to the professor. Oh, I see. Yana fills him on all that's happened so far, beginning with the spiked energy readings and ending with Professor Xavier's advice. She keeps the story simple and straight to the point, carefully eliminating the fact that I am not from this world. Wait, Zack and Amelia don't know, right? Or does Amelia know? They've done things to me. The flip. How could rocks do stuff to you? What did you do, Blade? Elder Issim listens thoughtfully, but grows more excited the longer Leona talks.
The temporal rifts. It's been so long since I really researched them. I'm afraid I've been rather distracted.
With what?
Still, someone is here hoping
Is
to
that a
discuss
side
these
quest? Can we
theories,
get a
and
side
I'm
quest?
more than happy to talk about them.
He claps his hands excitedly.
Where should we start?
As I'm about to answer, a deep rumble beneath the earth stops me. I doubt it. I think it just means you're super pathetic. What was that?
Oh,
Yeah.
just the volcano. Nothing to worry about.
Come again. It's just. Oh yeah, guys. It's just a volcano acting up. Nothing to worry about. Yeah. Don't worry about it. That's what they said about Pompeii. R.I.P. us. If the volcano were to erupt, we wouldn't have time to escape anyway. I guess this is our fate.
There's no need to look so concerned. The volcano will not erupt. This is the first sign of activity it has shown in thousands of years.
Yeah, it'll never erupt, right guys? Because it never happened in 1,000 years means it won't happen right now. Easy. Isn't that concerning? Yeah. Let's sacrifice Blade in the volcano? What the? Is Blade the ring in Lord of the Rings?
Perhaps if it were any other volcano, but this particular volcano is in the domain of the fire elemental who protects us all.
What if he's angry?
This fire elemental of which you speak, are you referencing the ancients?
Precisely.
Zack crosses his arms.
The ancients are only a story.
Who are the ancients?
They are the elements of Asaria. The magic which we have learned to manipulate are the gifts left behind from the ancients.
That's how the legend goes.
You are mistaken. They are not a legend.
Okay. Leona looks uncertain while Zack scowls.
You still believe in those stories?
I believe in the research, and Elder Issim has accumulated plenty of it.
Then where have the elementals been all this time?
We all return our focus to the Elder.
I suppose I do have a few theories on that as well. But the elements are a lot trickier than temporal rifts.
No, I can't sacrifice Blade. Blade has too much going for him. He says he has nothing, but he does. He does have a lot of stuff. I suppose I do have a few theories on that as well. Yeah, okay.
The story of the ancients is so old it predates our understanding of crystals and spheres. That's why most societies have forgotten about them and brushed them off as a legend. The people in this village, though, have not forgotten. When I arrived, I was purely focused on finding the fire temple for research purposes. But the longer I stayed, the more my focus strayed from the temporal rifts to the ancients themselves.
Okay. So basically this village is a cult and he got converted. Uh-oh. Alright,
If you
time to run,
believe that
guys.
The cause of those random energy spikes are the result of temporal rifts. Perhaps that is the link to the return of the elementals to Asaria.
It's kind of like a cult that believes in kid stories, right? So it's like if we arrive in a village and the whole village believes that Lion King was real, Simba was real, you know? He's like watching over us or something. For the bigger picture, people need me dead. But I need you alive, so what does that exactly mean? I read that wrong, but whatever. Shakes his
It's
head.
hard to say. We don't know why they left in the first place. My guess is that something was keeping them occupied in the spirit world. Perhaps whatever that is was set free by the rifts.
Amelia hangs on to Elder Isim's every word. Liana absent-mindedly fiddles with her manipulator, deep in thought. Only Zack seems skeptical of this conversation. I mean, I would be also skeptical. Like, sorry, but Taco, you're really pathetic too. Yeah, but even if I'm pathetic, if someone needs Blade, then someone needs Blade, right? Right? Maybe you should be sacrificed as well. What the? No, I'm not going near that volcano ever. This sounds really complicated, not something that can be solved in a few hours. We need to get back on track. How do I get home? To get back to the original topic on hand. Other Isim
The
nods.
temporal rift, yes.
How would one go about creating a rift?
Well, that will be difficult. You'll need an incredible amount of energy. More than any one human can create. The only places with that much concentration of energy is in the temples of the elementals.
You said that there was one in the village?
Yes, the fire temple is here in Ember Mist.
Great! Let's go! My body grows warm as hope floods through my veins. This is good. I finally have a way home.
To be more precise, it's on the outskirts of the village, built on the side of the volcano, but it's not a far walk.
Then that's where we need to go.
Yay, let's go. Bro fist. With her armlet. Gauntlet? Yeah. Is that what she calls it? A gauntlet? I don't know. Also, you don't need it, Blade. You don't need it. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Now pushes herself to her feet and the rest of us do the same. As Elder Isim rises, his face falls. There's a twist, isn't there?
Leaving so soon? I was hoping we'd have a longer chance to chat. I have so many questions about Illumia
Yeah,
and
it's a
the
cult.
Academy. As
He's-
you can imagine, one does not get a lot of news of the
He's
outside
trying to
world here.
convert us. Perhaps upon our return.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, you best be on your way.
Hehe, suckers! Because I won't be returning since I'm going home. Aye. Now, Liana, Amelia, and Zack need to stop by, talk to this guy again. She calls it a manipulator? Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Elder Isam, it was truly an honor to meet you.
What? Why is she acting all cute like that? Amelia's cheeks flush as Elder Isim grins. She must really respect him. In that moment, I realize just how small and dainty she looks. I sometimes forget how young she is compared to the rest of us. Oh, is she young? We all say our goodbyes and then exit the hut. Hello, phone. What's up? Once outside, we scan the horizon, trying to orient ourselves towards the volcano.
Excuse me.
Oh boy! Alright. This is it, guys. I believe this is best girl. Hello? Hello? Do I need to explain why she's best girl? I don't think so, right? I whirl around and come face to face with a woman wearing just enough fabric to cover her essentials and nothing more. Her long brown hair is tied up in a ponytail, which falls down her neck and frames her very... Yeah, I don't need to read that. Don't look at her boobs, don't look at her boobs! Yeah. Before I have a chance to speak, Zack asks the question on everyone's mind.
Who are you?
Zack steps in front of Amelia, who frowns and steps away. I guess he's taking his bodyguarding business really seriously. Ileana holds herself stiffly, ready to move if necessary. The woman salutes.
Car Noir, treasure hunter extraordinaire.
Yep, best girl. Zack narrows his eyes.
What do you want with us?
Well, I couldn't help but overhear that you're interested in the fire temple.
How did you hear us when we were inside?
She taps her nose knowingly.
I have very sensitive hearing.
I fail to understand how our interests are of relevance to you.
I was just getting to that. You see, I've come to offer an extension of friendship.
Wow, she is so gonna backstab us. What is this? Both Liana and Zack raise an eyebrow.
Or at least an extension of mutual benefit.
She looks like a ninja, but not as cool. Plus, she doesn't look elegant or all that pretty, so I don't particularly like her. Plus, her voice is annoying. Is it? I thought her voice was kind of like happy. Okay, but I don't. Yeah, I don't trust her
It's
so
true
far.
that the villagers maintain the fire temple, but from what I've discovered, they are unaware of the temple's secret passage.
Secret
If
passage.
you're interested in the energy of the temple, I can guarantee that's where you'll find it.
I don't trust.
If the villagers don't know about the secret passage, how did you find it?
Sorry, whoever Master is talking about, you'll have to be eliminated from the island. Yep.
It's all a part of the treasure hunting gig. You have to be looking for it to find it.
Wait, so why do you need us then? Kara winks and gives us a thumbs up.
The best part is that I've already disarmed or made a note of most of the traps in there.
There are traps in this temple?
The temples are a sanctuary for the elementals, but any place that is easily accessible is sure to attract all types. There are measures set in place to protect the spirit from those who wish to harm it.
But yeah, why does she need us?
Like I said, I've disarmed most of the traps, but not all. There is one magical barrier at the end of the tunnel which I've not yet been able to pass.
Oh, I see.
I don't have magic, but you do.
She gestures to Liana and Amelia.
If you can magic that barrier away, then that's at least one step closer to finding your energy.
Zack crosses arms and glares at Kara.
How does that benefit you?
She
All I'm
grins.
interested in are the artifacts and relics. From the sounds of it, you guys are more interested in something else, hence mutually beneficial.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
Okay, I look at the rest of my group wordlessly. Wordlessly, we huddle closer together and whisper. Yeah. I don't know. It kind of seems a little suspicious. I want to buy my limited edition first copy Japanese Dark Magician. Wait, you forgot the girl. If you had the girl, Dark Magician girl, I would have bought it. Rip. No, I already have a Dark Magician. I don't know if you can trust her. I mean, she conveniently overheard our conversation.
Like I said, I happen to have very keen hearing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I glance sharply at her and she winks at me. Don't you wink at me,
I
woman.
must concede that I am impressed by her resourcefulness. It is plainly evident that she is not a native to Ember Mist, which means she somehow discerned the location on her own.
She could have just asked. We asked the guy and he told us. She's suspicious as hell, yeah. It's yours for wings. I don't care where, I just want wings. What? Mom's playing Minecraft? Tell her she sucks at building. Well, she might have heard me. That's a really good point. Yana looks thoughtful.
As a treasure hunter, her tracking skills could come in handy in the future.
We all stare at Zack. He shrugs.
Do what you want.
That sounds like a yes to me. Zack doesn't respond. He just fixes his tealy gaze on me.
So does this mean we're agreed to join up with Kara?
We all nod, even though I said she was... Yeah. The Pongo sits in the middle of our circle and blinks happily. Where do you even go when you're in hiding?
Boy, boy.
He goes
Let's go tell Kara.
to places where we can't what the flip? That is so overkill. What the flip did I just witness? Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. We turn around and Kara stands right behind Liana, her face only inches away. Liana lets out a startled gasp. Jeez, what is she? Some kind of ninja? How can you not tell? What? Am I that dumb? She has like kunais on her legs. Like, hello? Kara rubs her hands excitedly.
All right, this will be fun.
Wait, we didn't give you our answer yet.
Oh, sorry.
She steps back and gestures for Liana to continue. Liana speaks awkwardly. I guess she feels a little silly saying what Kara somehow already knows.
Well, we decided to take you up on your offer.
Kara nods.
Excellent. Since we're going to be working together, first things first. You
Well,
all know my
never know
name,
for a
but
fact
I
she's
don't know
not wearing a
yours.
bra. Yeah, no one's wearing a bra in here.
I'm Leanna.
Liana? Oh. Oh, Liana. I thought it was Liana. Oops, Liana. Okay, Liana.
Mage Knight from the guild?
She nods. Wait, she's
I
no.
am Amelia Estelle, a mage caster from the Mage Academy.
Kara
A
blinks.
student to become a mage caster? But you look just like a teenager.
Who needs a bra? I do. I need bras. Amelia cocks her head to the
It is
side.
natural that my physical appearance would represent my age.
What? She looks at Amelia with respect.
That is pretty impressive. Who's next?
She looks at Zach. Yes, I'm last.
Zach.
Dang it. That's it. She chuckles.
Very clearly a mercenary.
And I'm Taco the Legend. Her green eyes study me, and although she's very clearly examining me, I don't feel uncomfortable under her stare.
Now that that's out of the way,
Boy.
Yeah, Pongo. Kara steps back and views the Pongo by my feet.
you have a bongo! How cute!
She reaches down and pats him on the head. He beams at her touch. Why is everyone touching my Pongo?
And what's your name?
Boy.
She glances at the rest of us, but none of us make a move to answer.
Oh, is he not a part of your group?
He is. Sort of.
Taco the
And you
Legend.
haven't named him yet?
Not Taco the Trash. Leona and I shuffle uncomfortably. Zach remains unchanged while Amelia frowns.
A pongo is a wild creature.
Kara straightens and pats Amelia on the head, much to her dismay.
If you say so. Okay, are we ready to get going?
Is she a mom or something? We murmur our assent and then Kara leads us out of the city. It's a trap! It's a trap! It's clearly a trap. As we walk, another ominous rumble sends butterflies to my stomach. I can't shake off the feeling that we are literally walking into a fire. I glance at the others who seem unfazed. I guess it's just me. Pushing my insecurities down, I silently follow the group towards the temple. Just as Elder Isim noted, the temple is a short walk out of the village on a well-worn dirt path. The road is mostly empty with only one or two travelers coming back towards the village. The temple is an open structure with a roaring fire in the middle of a grand hall. Whoa! Sick. This is sick. High columns with flames carved into them hold up the building. Adorning the stone walls are beautiful tiled mosaics? Yeah, that. There's one wall with some strange symbols scratched on them. They're very faded and I have to squint to make it out. From what I can make out, 4 symbols surround a darkness in a square with a line of fire enclosing the perimeter, trapping the darkness in the center. I guess I don't understand the idea of the volcano being dormant. Or what do you mean? Is this Hawaii Simulator? Oh boy. Too soon. Wait. Mosaics? Mosaics? How about mosaics? Mosaics? Mosaics. Yeah, I have no idea. I wonder what this is. Mia glances over and then peers at the carving.
Those symbols represent each of the magical elements.
She points to each one.
There is fire, water, earth, and wind.
Thus she points to the center. Bravo Taco. Oh, it's mosaics? Okay.
And that is shadow.
Shadow! Oh, right! I've never considered shadow an element before.
It is one of the elemental magics.
Kara, Zack, and Liana have already moved on, so the rest of us hustle to catch up. Besides us, the only other people in the temple are the monks who care for it. Don't make me laugh, make me cry. What are you talking about? Blade, what are you talking about? They're dressed in woven red robes in the same open and loose style as the villagers from Embermist. Quietly, they shuffle back and forth, sweeping the floor or relighting any of the smaller fires which have burned low.
Boy.
The Pango looks around in wonder and reverence. At the sight of the giant flame, he squeaks and hops up on me, claiming his spot on my shoulder. Yes! Pongo is back to being mine! Yes! Car bows briefly before the large flame and then leads us to the back of the chamber and stops in front of an empty wall.
We're here.
Zack sighs. Secret passage? Car might be a little out there, but I don't get the impression that she's stupid. There must be more to the wall than first meets the eye. Is there a mechanism hidden somewhere which triggers the doorway? Car's eyes glitter.
Bingo.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm like a rogue, guys. I'm a ninja. With her gaze fixed on us, Car pushes on a brick and a segment of the wall pushes in and swings open. Cute Pongo's mine. Flippy. She waves at the opening with a flourish.
Ta-da!
How did you know which brick to push in?
It usually depends, but in this case, there's one brick that sticks out slightly more than the others. If you weren't looking for it, you won't see it.
How were you looking for it? She heads through the opening and pushes the wall close behind us. Then she leads us down a winding stone stairway which ends at the beginning of a narrow passage. We file in behind her as she carefully picks her way down the hall. It's a very plain stone hallway with walls. Wow, I don't know this word. Sconces? Lighting the way? How about torches? I look down my feet and notice a brick with an X marked on it. Avoid it? I have a feeling this X didn't make its way onto the stone by itself. I better not touch it. Gingerly, I step around the brick. A few feet away, I spot another X. Is anyone else seeing these random X's? Kara glances back.
I should hope so. I left those there so as not to set off the same traps again.
Oh, you set them off, huh? Makes sense. We resume walking. Wow, so ever since she joined the group, everything that's been happening is literally to say Kara's good, you know? Like, imagine pressing every brick on the wall until you find the right one. Yeah, I actually thought that's what she did. But because I'm in the snow, but rip. Keep trying though, what if there's one? The deeper we travel, the more X's I notice. Wow, there are a lot of traps in here. Zack pauses in front of a corridor where the walls are covered in X's.
Why are there so many X's on this wall?
Kara looks down the same passageway.
Oh, it's a two-part trap.
She points to a stone on the ground with the same X marking.
Basically, if you step on the ground stone, it triggers thick bars to shoot out from all the X's in the wall and block the path.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Only if you know how to limbo. The bars have something keeping them hot and will burn you if you touch it.
Oh. Rip. Kara's annoying, she's giving me a headache. I mean, so far she's useful, so... Okay, that sounds worse.
And you were able to cross that?
Kara winks. Oh boy, she did wink.
I am very
She winked with
limber.
both eyes. Wait a minute. Wow, she keeps freaking winking. I expected Zack to brush off her comment like he brushed off every other girl, but he actually looks impressed. Mila looks between Zack and Kara. Do we
Based
ship
on
it?
the dilation of Zack's pupils, it appears that Kara's flexibility is attractive to him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zack is taken aback.
I was just thinking that it's a useful skill set to have.
Kara has a mischievous glint in her eyes.
Useful skill set to have. In what context?
In this context? Zack frowns.
For scouting and navigating. You've done a thorough job mapping this place out and marking the traps.
Liana looks amused.
Zack, was that a compliment?
Oh. He glares at Liana.
No, an observation.
I mean, it's kind of a compliment. Come on, man. Kara smiles
Then
playfully.
thank you for the observation.
Zack is caught. Yep. Rip. We ship it. We ship it. Zack falls into silence before turning away. I think that's the most I've ever heard him talk in a 30-second span. We continue through the tunnels. Eventually, she stops in front of another well of fire in the middle of the hall.
The barrier's here.
She gestures at the swirling metallic wall behind the well. The way that it glitters as it wisps and curls almost looks like a fire. Liana and Amelia step closer. Wait, it was Liana. Liana and Amelia step closer inch their hands in front of them before gingerly touching the barrier. I don't
It's
ship it.
surprisingly solid for something that looks so gaseous. Maybe there's some wind magic interwoven with whatever other magic is here.
What are you stripping, Blade? Wait, actually, do I want to know? Good question. Is your car with an arrow in her head? What the? No, she's useful. We need her. The Pongo hops forward with the stars in his eyes.
Hi.
He dashes straight for the barrier. What the flip?
Pongo, wait!
Is he gonna eat the magic? Is he gonna eat the barrier? I stretch out my arm and race after him. And Pongo, no! And we both die. Instead of running into a wall, the Pongo passes straight through and out of sight. How did he go through? Yeah. How's he able to get through if none of us can? Kara gapes wide-eyed at the barrier.
I have no idea.
No! Pongo!
Liana looks equally shocked, but for a completely different reason.
We have to find a way to save him. Who knows what could have happened to him when he went through?
He's fine. This is just Harry Potter. She presses up against the barrier and calls out again.
Pongo?
Hi.
Huh? A blue head pops out of the barrier. What? He hops the rest of the way out.
Boy.
Liana scoops him up in the hug.
Pongo! You're back safe!
Wait, how the what? After a second, the Pongo wiggles out of her arms and rushes back over to me. Liana pouts and refocuses on the barrier. Yes, Pongo's mine. Yes, I win. Amelia places both of her hands back on the barrier while Liana holds out her manipulator. Am I gonna be able to say that, Liana, every time?
Whatever is beyond this wall hosts a plethora of energy.
Easy. Pongo absorbs energy, correct? Technically, it can also absorb its way through. Maybe. Liana
My
nods.
manipulator confirms that. No wonder the Pongo ran in there.
Zack continues to hang back and observe, but Kara steps closer to the barrier.
But how did he even pass through?
Liana shrugs. Amelia continues studying the wall, moving her hands up and down. Just find a pickaxe? Can pickaxes go through walls? Magic walls?
I do not recognize this magic.
Uh-oh. It must be shadow magic. Think of it as eating your way through? Maybe. She frowns, deeply disturbed.
Is there anything you can do to break it?
Let's see.
Oh! Liana and Amelia both put their hands on the barrier, their manipulators glowing. Where's her manipulator? They each transmit pulses of magic which disperses across the surface in a shimmering wave. I think they're trying to create stress fractures to crack the wall. After a few tries, Liana sighs in frustration then steps back.
Amelia, stand back.
Uh-oh. She wordlessly obeys. Liana gathers energy at her gauntlet, then strikes at the barrier with an empowered strike. Suddenly, golden lettering forms on the barrier. Absolve your world to enter mine? What does that mean? Yeah. Her manipulators are most likely her bracelets. As a mining main in RuneScape, I am offended by this logic, sir. Just grind it for a couple of hours and then you can get through. Yeah, easy. Grind it for a couple hours, gain a few levels, and yeah, congrats. No one answers. Amelia steps forward and focuses on the well of flickering flame.
If I am interpreting this message correctly, we must part with our most precious possession, our world, and throw it in the fire.
Alright, time to throw Pango in the fire. Liana nods thoughtfully.
Kind of like we're freeing ourselves.
Kara's face drains of color as she clutches at her pack.
Are you sure?
Yes,
We stand around awkwardly until Liana clears her throat.
If that's what we need to do, then it seems easy enough. I'll go first.
Please let me go first. We're doing this for me. I should be the one to go first. Leona blinks, but I step up to the fire before she can object. What do I choose? Pongo, my waifu! I thought my cell phone would be here. Freaking throw Pongo in the fire? Oh man. I love playing cards though. Man. I fished in my pockets and grabbed my wallet. My entire identity is in here. My license, student ID, and credit cards. The thought of parting with it makes my chest hurts. Yeah, not Pongo. Reluctantly, I toss it into the fire and watch the flames lap it up. Then I steel my resolve and slowly step forward. As I cross through, I feel the tingle of energy and hear the crackle of electricity. There's a bright light blinding my vision, and I have a flashback of my crossing the Terra. My foot lands on solid ground. I pass through the barrier unharmed. Wait, what if we end up on Earth? Oh boy. Juchan's my most precious, I can't kill him. Is Juchan your most precious or Kokichi? Which one is it? Not Pongo, never Pongo. But then that means Pongo isn't my most precious. Rip. Gradually my eyes adjust to the dim light and I see that I'm in a cozy room. Oh. Hi? In the middle of the room is a fox who swishes its tail as it observes me. Beside it is a beautiful woman with flaming red hair. Her delicate hand rests atop of the fox's head. Wait, is she the ancient? Oh boy. As I look her over, her gaze lands on me. Who are you? The woman blinks at me, then smiles. For a second, I think I see the flames lighting the room flicker, and a warmth permeates. Huh. My body, it's pleasant, like an embrace. Although she holds my gaze, she doesn't speak. How did you get in here? Again, she remains silent, but this time she takes a step closer. Uh-oh.
Who are you talking to?
Huh? I peek behind the woman and see Zack standing with an eyebrow raised and his arms crossed. The rest of my companions pause in their inspection of the room and stare at me. Gar stands beside an altar while Amelia and Leona are both kneeled by the fox. The fox accepts their attention rhythmically, swishing its tail, but otherwise makes no move to respond. Instead, it fixes its attention on me. Wait. So no one else sees the lady? Both are equally precious, however. When I think of it, it said most prized possession, therefore an object. Is Kokichi not your possession? Is this what I'm getting?
Are you talking to the fox?
No. The super hot chick. I don't think they can see her. I fall silent as the group casts me worried glances.
Who exactly are you seeing?
There's a woman dressed in red and she's kind of flamey and she's standing right there with her pet fire fox. Well, now they think I'm crazy. Rip. Leona looks towards the fox with her eyes glazed right over the woman. She furrows her brows, concerned.
Okay.
Yep, rip. My reputation's gone now. Did I even have a reputation? I mean, I did kind of good. Kokichi's not an object. But is he your possession, though? Can you not possess a human? A human? Her voice is gentle, like she doesn't want to spook me. None of you guys can see her? The group collectively shakes their heads. I don't know why you guys can't see her, but I promise you she's there.
Boy.
The Pongo hops out from behind my legs. He first examines the woman with partial interest, then he stares in wonder at the fox. So the Pongo sees her. Wait, what if I'm a Pongo? A Pongo summoned me. The fox cocks its head to the side and observes the Pongo. The Pongo perks up and cautiously bounces forward. He pauses right before the fox. The fox's nose wiggles as it sniffs at the Pongo. Then it swishes its tail and the Pongo squeaks before running back behind my legs. He's not my pet taco, he's not my possession, Kuki's human being. He's my love and my life. I see, I see.
Boy,
Wait, do you see her too?
boy.
The woman giggles at the Pongo and gently pats his head. He shivers happily at her touch. Then she straightens up and takes a step closer. Her feet don't touch the ground and her skirt floats ethereally behind her. I had that once. A life or a love? Instinctively, I back away.
What's going on?
She's getting closer. A lot closer. She pauses once she draws near and touches her palm to my forehead. A pulse of warmth flows through me before she retracts her hand. As if something inside me clicked open, I feel invigorated with restored strength. The stronger I feel, the more translucent the woman becomes. What? I'm gonna go sit by a tree and look edgy for a while. Sad camper now, bye-bye. See you on Discordia. Alright, goodbye, Blade. Have a nice one. Soon she disappears. The Pongo stares at me with renewed interest. It reminds me of that same look he gave me when we first met. He licks his lips. Uh-oh. Don't even think about it. He's gonna eat me. She's hiding herself from you. Wait, who is? The woman? Pongo pouts and lets out a sad sigh. Kara waves her hand in front of my face.
Hey, are you okay? You kind of zoned out there for a second.
I think I'm fine.
What happened?
I'm not too sure, yeah. Test me for magic.
Now?
Actually, she's gone. Amelia reacts to my words by playing with her bracelets. She holds her manipulator up to me. There we go.
Curious. I may have a theory.
What is it?
All the energy which had accumulated here has now gathered within you.
I am now magic. I blink as it takes me a minute to register what she just said. Wait, I absorbed the energy? That can't be
As I
right.
mentioned, it is merely a theory.
I'm a Pongo, I knew it. Liana looks intrigued.
How is that possible?
I'm a Pongo. Yeah, I'm a Pongo. I felt that after she touched me. Liana's eyes widen.
I wouldn't phrase it like that.
Why? Guys, the lady touched me! Not in a weird way, she just touched my forehead and suddenly I felt a rush of energy. Amelia stares hard at me. Why are you looking at me like
I
that?
am merely anticipating the imminent reaction.
Of what?
The high concentration of energy you just absorbed. The human body was not meant to process such large quantities of energy. At least,
It's more like
it
you
has certainly
absorbed the
been a
woman?
trend
Yep,
with
pretty
someone
much.
from Terra.
Amelia's gaze bores into me as she emphasizes the word Terra. Then she looks back down at her manipulator.
Although, 2 minutes have passed, and there seems to be no sign of an adverse reaction.
Also, you're right. Her manipulators are her bracelets. Why does she sound so disappointed? Suddenly, Kara squeals as she gingerly picks a rusty coin out of the remains of a leather satchel.
This is a genuine Vestin coin!
Zack glances at the coin and folds his arms, clearly unimpressed.
How much could a rusted out dated coin be worth?
About a few hundred gold pieces.
Uh-oh. Zack's demeanor instantly changes.
You don't say.
Time to steal. Kara smoothly pockets the satchel as Zack covertly searches the room. As Kara finishes up her inspection of the room, Liana looks around.
Well, since we found what we came for, we should head back.
Wait, can we just go back through the wall? Kara nods and leads the way out. As we leave the room, we notice the fire which had previously glowed in front of the berry is now gone, but all of our items are still intact. Yes, I get my wallet back. Hey, nothing was burned in here.
Curious. Then it can be assumed that the purpose of this trial was not to destroy our possessions, but to test our willingness to sacrifice.
I was willing to sacrifice Pongo. Kara happily scoops out of her coin purse.
I'm not complaining.
Leona smiles in relief as she reaches in and quickly collects what looks like a ring attached to a thin chain.
Let's keep going.
Wait, what was Amelia and Zach's items? What? I want to know. The rest of us snatch up our items and continue back out to the corridor. The trek out of the temple is a lot faster and easier than the trek in, mostly because there were no more obstacles to stop us. We pop out of the same hidden wall in which we entered. Just as before, the main ceremonial hall is empty. We wave goodbye to the couple of monks sweeping the entryway, then begin the walk back to the village. Alright. What have we learned? Nothing. I can absorb magic? Sort of. I can see ancients, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I want to know who the mysterious woman is. I approach Amelia. So, that theory that you mentioned in the temple about the woman, what was it? Amelia glances at me.
Given the location and circumstances previously described by Elder Issam, my estimation is that the unknown woman you encountered was a projected image of the fire elemental. Of course, as I could not observe her myself, I cannot be certain.
Oh, are we gonna see elementals for all the elements? So there's gonna be a water one, earth one, I think it's called nature in this game, and an air one, and then the shadow one, maybe. Do you think that's why she wouldn't talk back? Also, why wouldn't she just show up in person?
The amount of energy needed to sustain just an appearance of the elemental would have drained the temple completely. There would have been no energy left for her to give to you.
Why did she give me energy? How about that? Is that why she disappeared right after?
The depletion of energy in the temple would have meant she'd no longer be sustained in this world.
Amelia looks thoughtful.
Although, it is quite unusual that she would have you absorb the energy to begin with.
I see, yeah. She actually exists. I had a sneaking suspicion that was her. I mean, who else could it have been? Amelia
It
nods.
pleases me that you too have reached the same conclusion.
Okay, I don't know where this conversation is going. Thanks, yeah. She looks thoughtful.
Still, it is quite perplexing that she would only reveal herself to you.
It's not just me, the Pongo saw her too. I think. He didn't really make it clear if he was seeing her or just the fox thing.
The Guardian.
Huh?
The fox would be the guardian of the fire temple. Each temple has its own guardian who protects it.
Okay. Oh. So, how come the Guardian didn't attack us for breaking into the temple? It's a friendly Guardian.
We did not break in. The guardian enforces the trial in the temple. Only those who are able to complete the trials are welcome into the temple.
How did the Pongo go in? Oh, he doesn't have any possession. Oh. In this case, that magical fire we had to put our stuff in. Mia nods, still deep in thought. Are you still trying to figure out why no one else could see the elemental? She nods again. Any theories?
As of now, I do not have one. But perhaps after some further research.
Her voice trails off as she falls back into deep thought. Oh, okay. I fall in step with Kara. Yo. So what exactly were the Vestins?
They were the original tribe of Ember Mist, and the initial keepers of the Fire Temple.
Did they build the temple? Kara
It
shrugs.
depends on who you ask. Some experts believe they did. Others think the temple was already there by the time the Vestins came about.
Wait a minute, why are you still here? Why is Kara still here? I mean, we were together because she wanted treasures in the temple, but it's done. Why is she still here? Interesting. Now I'm curious. How did she get into treasure hunting? She pauses just a little too long before flashing me with her usual cheerful grin.
I just sort of fell into it, honestly. Treasure hunting naturally fit into my nomadic lifestyle.
Liar. Where did you learn all the history to even identify relics?
You'd be surprised how much you pick up along the way, especially after you realize what a lucrative business this can be.
So you're just in it for the money?
I didn't say that. I'll
mean-
admit that at first I was just in it for the money. But the more I learned about the ancient people of Asaria, the more invested I became in the history of each relic I found.
Alright, I guess she's not lying.
I started to find myself daydreaming about who might have used the items I found. What kind of person were they? Did they cherish this item, or was it just another piece of their ever-growing collection of stuff?
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, so, I've never thought about it like that before. Maybe if I had, I would have paid more attention in history class. Kara looks at me strangely.
Are
Yeah,
you a treasure hunter too?
No.
But you sought out experts dedicated to history?
Something like that. It was less me seeking it out and more of a requirement I had to fulfill. Kara looks skeptical, but doesn't pry. Kara, Zach, and Amelia lead the way back to Embermist while I lag behind. Do you guys like history classes? I honestly really like them. I'm kind of sad I don't have any anymore. Feels bad, man. Pongo sits on my head. Liana notices my absence and falls into step with me. She pats the Pongo, who ignores her, still too focused on the energy around me. Liana pouts, then shakes away the Pongo's regardance of her and focuses her attention on me.
Something on your mind?
I drop my voice low so the others can't hear me. Kara can always hear me. Now that I've collected the energy from the temple, that means that I can try and create a temporal rift and go back home, right? Kara stops, then whirls around to face us. Zach and Amelia stop with her.
Pardon me, you were speaking very softly and it was a little hard to hear, but it sounded like you just said you need to open a temporal rift to go back home?
Why did I not see that one coming?
But that can't be right, can it?
Jeez, this woman has some supersonic hearing. I glance at Liana, who looks alarmed. About that. Kara's smile falters to my hesitance, but Amelia looks excited.
I knew it. My hypothesis is correct.
Hypothesis? What hypothesis?
My hypothesis that he is from a parallel world.
Liana's eyes grow wide and she forces a panicked smile.
I think all this parallel world and temporal rift talk has been getting to you. I mean, Elder Isum said it's impossible.
He has already admitted it.
What? Liana and I have been careful not to say anything. When?
The day of our acquaintance.
I rack my brain, but don't remember bringing that up around Amelia.
You sought out Professor Xavier's guidance, and after he imparted his advice, you and Leona had a brief discussion in which you mentioned that what he had suggested was exactly what happened to you.
She was listening on us. She was... Oh my god, she was eavesdropping.
Thus began my hypothesis that you arrived from a parallel world.
Liana looks at me, unsure how to react. Does nobody understand the word privacy around here? You all have a problem with eavesdropping.
It's not eavesdropping if you're speaking loud enough for me to hear.
For fuck's sake.
Do not change the subject at hand.
Liana sighs.
She already knows.
Not from Terra, huh?
Well, there goes my mysterious look. Now they all know about me. I mean, I guess it's still mysterious, but... Zach looks me up and down and nods to himself.
It's a lot better than the alternative.
What alternative?
That you might be... unique.
What does that mean?
Zach!
He
He
shrugs.
didn't even know what a discharger was.
Oh, shut up.
At least if he's from another world, that explains why he didn't know these things.
Kara looks skeptical.
How did he get here?
There have been unexplainably high concentrations of energy popping up throughout Isaria, and he happened to show up at one of those areas. We went to the Mage Academy to get some answers, and that's how we came up with the possibility that the high energy readings were temporal rifts, and somehow he had traveled through one. Why or how those rifts were even opened, we still don't know.
But if they're the only way for me to get back home, then I have to try and open one. Gosh,
Let's just
shrugs.
make sure you attempt to open one far away from where I'm standing.
That might be tricky considering no one knows how to open one. We may need to talk to Elder Isum.
That won't be necessary. I know how to do so already.
What? How do you know this? We all stare at her.
The directions are located in Elder Isum's old research notes, which I had gathered from the Academy. The spell itself is a simple conjuration, which even an amateur could do.
An amateur can open a temporal rift? Then why isn't everyone doing it? Because they can't hold the magic,
The
right?
impossibility of the spell comes from the fact that the human body cannot manipulate the amount of energy needed for it.
But I can. She pauses, then points to me.
He may be an exception.
I squirm slightly as their gazes fall on me.
Given that you have absorbed energy directly from the temple, which should also be an impossibility, I must assume that there is something within you which can possess the high amount of magic without suffering consequences. Perhaps it is a skill which you acquired from your world.
My world doesn't have magic. Amelia blinks.
Regardless, only a short amount of time has passed. There is plenty of time for you to still internally combust.
Oh, please, let's not put our hopes in that, please. Oh, even unease makes my stomach queasy. Maybe I should open up this rift now before that has a chance to happen. Amelia grins with excitement.
I concur with that suggestion.
That may be the best now that you have the magic.
Zack shrugs and Kara takes a look at our open surroundings.
Maybe we should first look for a spot with a bit more cover. We don't want to be opening up rifts on an open pathway.
Good point.
There was some tree cover towards the west.
Good eyes, Zack, good eyes. We mumble our affirmations and follow Zack towards the trees. We settle into the grove of trees. Both Leanna and Amelia stand on either side of me. Zack selects a tree far enough away to not be affected by any stray magic, but close enough to get a good view of what's going on. Gar, on the other hand, hangs back towards the outskirts of the trees. Zack looks back at her, an amused smile on his lips.
You'll miss the show from back there. You sure you don't want to come any closer?
Is that an invitation? Kara's voice is distant. There's a bit of movement as she takes another step back behind the tree. Wait. She just doesn't want to be close, right? Yeah, whatever. I guess this whole magic portal business makes her nervous. It's understandable since she's not accustomed to magic like Liana or Amelia. Amelia studies the notes, then nods to herself and snaps the book shut.
The casting is quite simple. It is the same technique as any other cast.
Okay. Liana looks at me.
Are you ready?
I nod, I guess. Amelia glances at my stance, then frowns.
Your stance is incorrect. Straighten your spine.
Oh god, is she like the Hermione? Is that what she's called? Hermione? Oh man. I lengthen my spine and stand as straight as I can.
Now you are too tense. Keep yourself relaxed, but do not slump.
Yes, yes. Okay. I release some of the tension in my back. She's about to speak again, but Liana gently pulls Amelia to the side.
Okay, I think he gets it.
She steps in front of me and gives me an encouraging smile.
Your stance is fine. Just remember to raise your arms in front of you.
Okay. I do as she says, and she nods.
Now, the actual casting part is gonna sound tricky. You'll need to focus your mind on the spell you want to cast.
Okay. So I should just think about temporal rifts?
Yes, but you need to connect that thought with the magical energy.
How do I do that?
Clear your mind of every thought.
Close my eyes and push away all of my doubts and confusion and focus on Liana's voice.
Now, think about the rift that you wish to create.
I imagine tearing a hole in the fabric of reality. I don't actually know what a rift would look like or feel like. All I remember is the bright light. Should I focus on that
At
light?
the same time, sense for the magic within you.
I don't even know what a temporal rift is. How am I supposed to create one? I try to sense for any kind of magic, but nothing feels out of the ordinary. How do I know where the magic is?
It'll feel like a tendril or willing warmth. When you find it, reach out for it and grab hold. The magic is eager to be used and will latch on.
I wish women were what? Yeah, I'll try it. This is so abstract, but I know I can do it. I just have to focus. I turn within I turn within and regulate my breathing. This sounds very similar to meditation, so perhaps using the same technique will yield success. As my breathing becomes slow and steady, I open up my senses for any indication of another presence.
Once you find the magic, connect your thoughts of the rift with the magic, and then channel both the magic and the thoughts through your hands to cast it in the open.
I continue sensing, hoping to find even a hint of warmth, but how do I know if it's just my own warmth or the magic? Sweat beads on my temples as I strain to cast, but nothing happens. Eventually, my arms grow weary, and my mind is exhausted. I decompress with a sigh. It didn't work.
It's okay, we can try again. People aren't usually able to cast on their first try.
I'm mentally grown. The idea of doing all that again does not thrill me. Yeah, I don't know. So basically, like, I have to find magic inside of me? Like, how the flip would you do that? Find the warmth inside of me. Oh yeah, like I can feel the heat inside of me. I mean, I guess I can feel the cold. If I can feel the cold, can I feel the heat? Wait a minute, and am I magic? I'm magic, aren't I? There must still be something I'm missing.
It just takes some getting used to. Plus, you're trying to cast without a manipulator.
Oh yeah, both you and Amelia use manipulators to cast. Maybe that's why I was unable to do it.
Well, the manipulator's function is to house the energy source for us to cast with. Technically, because you already have the energy within you, you shouldn't need a manipulator.
Aww.
But this is all theory anyway. It may be easier trying to cast using a crystal, especially for a first-time caster.
A crystal?
Regardless, there could be a multitude of factors for why this attempt was not successful. One for which could be as simple as the fact that you still did not possess enough energy to open the rift.
Shouldn't the temple have had enough? Yeah, I literally absorbed an elemental.
Theoretically, perhaps, but a significant portion of the energy was already being used to sustain the elemental's image. She was able to transfer what was left of the energy to you, which from my readings was only 20% of the total energy in the temple when we started.
Yeah, so 1 out of 5. Fire, 1 out of 5, and then we go 2 out of 5, like air, nature. What's the other one? What? Water. And then shadow for the 5th one, probably. Suddenly, Kara is standing right beside us, as cheerful as ever.
That sounds like you all still need to explore some more temples.
So is that why you're sticking with us? I jump at her presence. Even Liana and Amelia seem surprised to see her so close. Only Zack is unaffected. How did you get here so fast? She grins at me.
Am I wrong?
The Pongo jumps out of Kara's arms and hops into mine. Why did you have Pongo? I pat him on the head and he wiggles contentedly, licking the air around me.
So it could be that he doesn't know how to cast, or that he doesn't have enough energy.
I mean, couldn't I try to cast a random spell?
Sure, but what does that mean for you all in terms of next steps? Are you going to hang out in Ember Mist until he learns how to cast?
It could take him weeks before he can even cast the simplest of spells. That is quite a long time to rely on someone else's hospitality.
Hot damn. Weeks? Are you
It
serious?
sounds like it would still be in your best interest to visit at least one more temple just to be sure you have enough energy. You can teach him how to cast on the way, so by the time he gets there, he'll be ready to go.
Liana looks
Does
thoughtful.
seem like the better option than the alternative.
Yeah, I don't know about waiting a whole week. Or whole weeks, really. So like a month. If it's the fastest way to get me back home, then I'm not opposed to having all our bases covered. Amelia
That is
nods.
the most efficient course of action.
Alright.
If we can mitigate any uncertain factors, then we can pinpoint where the weakness is and adjust accordingly for a successful cast. The research this will provide will be very informative.
Wait a minute. If I need 100% of an elemental's energy, then why can't the elemental just open a rift for me? Hello? Why did we do this? Flip. Hearing Amelia's affirmation, Zack shrugs.
Since I'm here to protect Amelia, I go where she goes.
Kara smiles broadly and slings her arms around Zack and Amelia, much to their dismay.
Great. Then our arrangement is still on.
Hey!
Zack moves out of Kara's grasp. She smirks.
Most men would be thrilled to have a pretty woman hug them. Right, Amelia?
That is correct. A healthy physique is inherently attractive for potential mates.
Kara lets go and starts to lead the way out of the
We should
forest.
spend the night in Embermist. We can plan our next steps there.
Do we ship it now? Is it too soon to ship it? Is it too late to ship it? Are we normies if we ship it now? Rip. I think we had to ship it earlier. Once we were in agreement, we follow Kara back to Embermist. Upon arriving, we head to the inn.
We can spend the night here. I'll meet you back down in the lobby in a few minutes.
Wait, that's the inn. She ventures upstairs while we secure 2 rooms with the innkeeper. As we receive our keys, Amelia excuses herself.
I wish to seek an audience with Elder Isum and continue our discussion. I would be remiss to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, right, we're supposed to talk to him more, huh? He seems like a good guy, but maybe we keep the fact that I'm not from here a secret.
Yes, that is something in which we are in agreement.
Oh, okay. She nods and leaves the inn. Wow, I thought she was gonna tell that to everyone, to be honest. I feel like even she doesn't really show her emotions. I think she's very excitable. It feels like that. The decor of the inn is very similar to Elder Issim's hut. Pillows and rugs line the ground as a few people sit cross-legged in front of the fire. A few tables line the other side of the lobby, all of which are empty. In fact, aside from the couple of people chatting by the fire, this place is very empty. Once I sit down, I feel a fatigue pass over me, but I try to shake it off. I guess I don't see too many visitors
For
here.
a city that's supposed to be so secret, that's not surprising. It's more surprising that they have an inn.
Yeah, really. I nod and stifle a yawn. Stifle? We sit at the table as Zack orders us dinner. After a few minutes, Kara returns.
Where's Amelia?
Dead. She went to speak with Elder Isim. She nods. Huh, okay. My eyelids droop and I'm stifling yawns every few minutes. My limbs feel like weighted weights and it's taking all of my effort to sit upright. After I let out a wide yawn, Leona glances over at me.
Maybe you should go to bed. We're winding down anyway, so it'd be a good idea to get some rest.
Nah, she thinks I'm weak. I nod blurrily. That sounds really good right now. I guess absorbing all that energy really takes it out of you, huh? Leona smiles at my joke.
It would seem so.
Regardless, I'm grateful for the excuse to leave. I trot upstairs and fumble with the... Wait, it was upstairs? Weren't there beds downstairs? I thought we were all sleeping in like one big room, okay. Then I fall into one of the twin cots and pass out as soon as my head hits the pillow. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that was a long day. Light filters through the window and gently pulls me out of my slumber. Slowly, I push myself up in the bed and glance over to see Zack strapping on his dischargers. He notices me sit up.
Hey,
Hey,
we're meeting downstairs in a few minutes.
alright. All business. As Zack finishes gathering his things, I begin to get ready to go downstairs. The group gathers down in the lobby. I greet everyone and turn to Amelia. How was your chat with Elder Issim yesterday?
We had a very productive discussion. In fact, Elder Isum shared more of his journals with me.
She indicates the scrolls in her... Oh, wait, I have a chocolate. Let me eat my chocolate. Haha, be jealous. It's a Lind chocolate. What flavor? I don't know. It's white chocolate. Milk chocolate? Chocolate milk? Chocolate milk. Alright, I'm back. Got my chocolate. I'm good. Wow, he just gave us the
No.
journals.
These are copies I wrote to bring back with me to the academy.
Wait, you wrote that yesterday? We stared at Amelia. She spent all night writing those? Yeah.
That's a lot of dedication.
Amelia continues.
Regardless, we discussed more on the theory of temporal rifts in the elementals, which has only strengthened my concern that we do not have enough energy.
Then that definitely means we need to seek out another temple.
Do we have a lead on where to go?
It's a really good plot, though. You know? Like, if I was a DM of a Dungeon Dragons game, I feel like, or if I was a player maybe? Well, DM, I'd like to execute that story. That sounds cool. But it's too, like, one character focused, but, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So if I'm a magic user and I'm looking to strengthen myself, then I should go see temples of magic and elementals. Oh. That actually makes sense. Alright.
Elder Issam, through his research into the elements, did mention that historically, the Gaians, the people who originally worshipped the earth elemental, used to reside in the central woodlands of Assyria.
Earth elemental.
The Kali,
I thought it was called
the
nature.
people who worshipped the wind elemental, resided in the northern aerial plains. Therefore, it is most logical that the earth and wind temple will be located in those respective regions.
Alright, what about water? Or shadow temple? She shakes her head.
The Aquarians, those who worshipped the water elemental, depended heavily on the seas. As such, Elder Issam was
stupid
unable
dog.
to
What
pinpoint
do you
where the
mean?
cultural hub of their society might have been. As for Shadow, that is a complete unknown.
I mean, weren't they, like, pushed back into one place? The shadow
If
users?
the Earth Temple is somewhere centrally located, then that would be the temple closest to us.
Liana
The
nods.
fastest way back will be to take the crystal rail. So we should return to Bazada.
Oh, are we playing games again? I want to play games. With our next course of action in place, we finish up at the inn and get ready to depart. Elder Istam sees us off, much to the delight of Amelia. We retreat back through the forest. Oh, right, the forest of whatever. Liana stays by my side the whole way through, still unsettled by the forest. Luckily, nothing unfavorable happens and we quickly make it through. As we return to Bazada, I can hear the raucous sounds of the marketplace city long before I see it. We pass through the familiar city gates and return to the early bustle of the city.
Let's pause here and take a moment to restock. There are a few items I'd like to pick up, which may be helpful.
Good idea. Why don't we all make sure we have everything we need?
Oh, it's
and
another
then meet
free
at the crystal
time.
rail station.
We all agree and split up. I spend some time browsing through the stalls again. Afterwards, I head over to the station to meet back up with the group. Aww, I thought it was free time. I'm the first to arrive at the station, but Car shows up only a few minutes later. As the rest of the team gradually trickles in, Car appears at the station list.
The end of the line is Stonecrest, so that's where we should go. Once we arrive there, I'll scout around and find our next course of action.
We want to reach as close to Central as possible, so traveling to the end of the crystal rail is a good first step.
Wait, Central? So Central is at the end of the crystal rail? Isn't that a little weird? Shouldn't it be at the center? Once we have a semblance of a plan put together, we purchased our tickets. After the train pulls into the station, we all board and begin our journey. After traveling on the train for 2 days, we finally arrive in the city. I squint at the midday sun and join the others as we quickly disembark the train, grateful for a chance to stretch our legs.
Here we are, Stonecrest.
Cool. That's cool. There's a crystal right there that makes the fountain go. Huh. Food in magic potion, whatever. I don't know what that is. But cool. I like this art style though, like the clouds like this. What's it called? Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's really nice. Kara pulls her arm overhead in a stretch, forcing her chest out, yeah. Zack's eyes are immediately drawn to her. She smirks at Zack, who quickly averts his gaze and stares hard at a random cobble on the street. Yeah, we're shipping it. The town doesn't differ much from the other towns we've seen so far. It is made up of the same stone buildings and cobblestone paths. People wander in and out of the shops, going about their daily lives. The first thing we do is find and enter the inn. Alright, so now that we're here, how do we figure out where to go next? Kara grins.
Just leave it to me. I'll ask around and see if I can come up with anything.
Oh. Okay.
I'll keep my eyes and ears open just in case I hear something too.
Kara shakes her head.
You should relax and enjoy the city. I've got some contacts I'm going to reach out to, so I've
She
got
knows
this.
shady people. Shady people. Yeah, she needs shady people. She needs? She knows. Wow. Wait a minute. She knows shady people. It's not even hard to say. How did I mess up so hard in that line?
Oh, well, if you're sure.
I
Kara
already
nods.
have a few ideas and leads based on some of my previous scoutings for temples and hidden relics.
Wait, so she's a beginner then?
Okay, then let's meet back here in a few hours to
Sort
regroup.
of. Like, that was probably her first temple, right? But then she
Works
did so
for
good.
me.
Amelia nods distractedly.
Now that we have something of a plan, I'll be heading off.
Later, Kara.
Me too.
Wait. She didn't say where she was going. Okay, so I'm with Zack and Amelia. Alright. Kara and Liana leave while everyone else stirs. I don't have anything pressing to do. I wonder if I can help or hang out with someone. I mean, we have to go for a dateable option, right? Plus, she's probably the most likable so far. Kara seems to... well, except Zack. Yeah, Zack's really funny. Kara seems to already have an idea of where she wants to go. Maybe I can hang out with Liana. I check the surrounding streets and come upon a statue. Liana stands right before it. Hey! She smiles as I approach.
Hey!
I look back at the statue of a woman. That's not a woman. She stands in a regal regal? Regal? Yeah, regal, right? Like regalia, but not ya. It's just regal? Regal? Overlooking in the town square, she's decked out in armor with a sword hanging by her side. Is she a magic knight? Who's that?
That is Elena Vale. She was a mage knight
Yes.
who fought to protect her city against the advancement of Void.
The frickin' Void! Liana's eyes sparkle with admiration as she looks at the statue. She tucks a lock of hair behind her ear. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing she's from here. Liana nods.
She was still studying at the academy to become a mage knight, but happened to
Regal?
be home when Void attacked.
Regal. Regal? Yeah, Regal. Oh, so not Regal? Regal. Alright. Thank you. She was still studying at the academy to become a mage knight, but yeah, what happened? Okay.
They didn't have the same type of training regimen in place back then as we do now. Normal townsfolk weren't trained or prepared to fight in a battle, and it was absolute chaos. Scouts by the gate spotted the advancement of a Void troop coming to the town, which caused panic. Elena quickly took charge and tried to calm the people down. Thinking on her feet, she asked for volunteers to help evacuate families from the city, and others to help set up barricades and defenses in town to slow down the Void advancement.
Wait. Can we talk about thinking on her feet? Like, I don't know. You guys probably know this expression, but that's the first time I hear this. It sounds a little weird. Why wouldn't you think on your feet? Like when you're laying down? Thinking on your back? What is this?
Those who stayed to fight knew what the consequences would be, but Elena's unfaltering bravery rallied them. Together they found whatever they could to block off the streets and alleyways. That way, they could at least try to control where the fights happened. And then, Void entered the town.
Wow. It's more like regal. The A isn't very prominent. I say regal. Okay. Actually, I believe in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. There is a regal blade, right? I think so. That must have been a bloodbath. Liana grimaces.
It wasn't pretty. These weren't trained soldiers, but still, they persevered for their town.
Did they win?
Elena and a team of guards sought out the leader of Void, who was hidden in the back lines. They
Dirty
used hidden
leader.
passageways in the town to quickly reach him. Using her magic and training, she was a formidable match during the skirmish. And at one point, she even had the upper hand.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
When the leader realized that he may be cut down, he cowardly tried to retreat.
Oh,
He cast a line of shadow fire between himself and Elena, which stretched across the road. It burned both any Void followers and townsmen alike who were caught in the crossfire.
Void are evil! She begins to speak in awe.
But that did not stop Elena. She leaped through the dark flames and ran her sword straight through him.
Damn, that's pretty freaking savage. What a badass! Her mouth drops. That is so badass! Lena grins broadly, her eyes sparkling.
It was, and a huge morale boost for anyone who witnessed it too.
I can imagine. She literally jumped through fire. I'm assuming that was the fatal blow that killed the leader. Liana nods.
Fortunately, shadow fire is far more deadly than regular fire, and it proved to be fatal.
What? So she went 1 for 1? She sacrificed her life to save the people of her town. That's admirable, is it? Did she have to kill him? Like, he probably would have ran away. What happened then?
With the Void leader defeated, the rest of the followers broke down and either fled or surrendered. Thanks to Elena, this town wasn't taken over.
You seem to know a lot about her. Liana brightens up again.
Of course, she's such an inspiration. There aren't many mage knights who are women. While Elena may not have been one of the heroes of Isaria, who defeated and ended the conflict with Void, she still made just as big an impact to the people of this town.
Alright, not a lot of mage knights are women, huh? Interesting.
To me, Elena embodies what it means to be a mage knight. Being a student didn't stop her. She still did everything possible to protect
Wait,
those who
she's
needed
not a
it.
student anymore, is she? I think it was mentioned that she couldn't live at the academy anymore. Or she didn't want to. Because she didn't belong there anymore, I think. Is that why he became a mage knight?
It's one of the reasons. Elena showed me that no deed is too small to make an impact on someone. As a mage knight, I get sent on missions all over Heavengard. I feel like I can make more of a difference than if I were just a research mage.
Research mage. Like Amelia? She grins.
Plus, getting to travel around and meet new people isn't so bad.
Hi. How does your family feel about you traveling so much? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the music was stopping.
While they don't think it's ideal, it's something they're already used to.
Oh? Liana
My older
nods.
brother is also a mage knight.
I see. She has an older brother. So you kind of followed in his footsteps?
I guess you could say that.
Do you two get along? She thinks, then nods
Yeah,
slowly.
we do actually.
You must have been really happy to hear you become a mage knight too. Oh. Liana shifts her gaze away and smooths her skirt. When she looks back up, she seems too cheerful.
Well, that's a long enough break. I should go and help Kara with the search. I know she said we didn't have to, but investigating is part of what I do.
So her brother does not approve of her being a mage knight? That's weird. Why? Why would he disapprove? What the fuck?
I'll meet you back at the inn.
I mean, he must have reasons. I don't know this world, so there's a fast change in her demeanor. I must have been something I said, yeah. Alright, I'll keep looking around too. She flashes me one last smile before quickly disappearing down the street. I guess I'd better get a move on as well. With that done, I'll think about my next steps. Alright, let's go for Zack. Based on previous patterns, it shouldn't be difficult to figure out where Zack went. I make my way to the inn. To my surprise, Zack isn't standing in front of the bounty board. Instead, he sits alone at a table, nursing a tankard. Looks like Zack's starting early. I'm sure if I join him, that'll be my entire day. I'll come back later. Maybe 5 o'clock somewhere, but not here. I'll see what the others are up to, and then I'll join Zack later. With that done, I think about my next steps, alright. Kara and Amelia. Kara, let's go for Kara. Maybe I can help Kara with her search. Zach is the dessert one. The dessert of the food people. What the flip? Yeah, never mind. I didn't say anything about that. I searched the streets of the city, but seem to always miss her. I wonder where she is and what kind of people she's talking to. Well, she knows shady people, so do I really want to know? Oh, well, I'll see her when we meet back up. I guess I'll try something else. Really? Okay. With that done, I think about my next steps. Alright. I look for Amelia. Terrible crime prison taco? Yeah, yep. Yep, my bad. I wonder what Amelia's doing. So basically, I went to Zach, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back later. And then I go to Car, and then I can't find her. And then I go to Amelia, and find out next episode. No, I'm kidding. Make a big loop around the town, but don't find her anywhere. Racking my brain, I try to think of things that Amelia would be interested in. Pongo. Maybe a library or museum or something bookish. I make another lap around town, but don't find those places. Well, I'm making no progress just wandering around. I better return to the inn. What the flip? I make my way back and I'm surprised to see a familiar set of pigtails sitting quietly at one of the tables. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna be like, oh yeah, you didn't find her either. I was like, what the flip? Really? Mia looks up to me at me as I approach her.
Greetings.
Hey. She makes no indication to speak again. What are you doing here?
I am awaiting the rest of our group at our designated meeting point.
Oh. Right, but we still have a lot of time before the others are going to show up. So basically, she's boring. Alright, got you. She blinks.
Yes, I'm well aware of that information.
Don't you want to explore the town?
No.
Okay, well yeah, this conversation is going to be a little difficult. I need to stare at her so she explains.
I do not possess the contacts of Kara to pursue a lead on our next destination. Nor are there any familiar channels of leisure for me in the city.
Okay.
The only option available is to reconvene with the rest of the group. Hence, I'm awaiting everyone's return.
So she's the player that picked, nah, I'm good. It's like, do you want to hang out with anyone? She's like, nah, I'm good. No, me on so many levels, really? Familiar channels of leisure? Is that her way of saying there's nothing fun here? It's kind of like seeing that she has a watch, and then I ask, hey, do you have the time? And then she says yes. It's like, yes, can you tell me, please? There has got to be something fun to do around here. She shakes her head.
From my understanding, there is no library or museum.
I frickin' knew it. She wanted library or museums. Fun is a broad term, yes? Are those the only places you've looked for? She nods. Fun could mean more than just that. Mind blown right now. Have you tried looking for some place with games or something? She cocks her head to the side and looks at me curiously. You know, like... I pause as I try to think of what type of games would be in this world. Maybe stuff you'd find at a fair? Ring toss or knife throwing or whack-a-mole? Amelia pauses.
Perhaps you are describing a carnival.
Yes. Yeah, that's
I
it.
did not seek out that information, but I believe I may know the location of what you are seeking.
What is there? A carnival? Really? That's great. We should go. She pauses as she thinks, then gets to her
I
feet.
suppose frequenting an establishment such as that could be considered a form of learning.
Or, you know, it could just be fun. Whatever. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Emilia exits the inn and heads confidently out into the streets. I keep up as she turns onto side streets, and before long she pauses in front of an open alley. The same alley, okay. Reminds me of the fairs and carnivals we have back home. People set up their stalls along the sides, but instead of selling wares, they advertise activities. There's stalls offering targets to test your skills, like weapons throwing, or stalls which will guess your weight or age. That's interesting. Amelia glances at me.
Is this what you were suggesting?
This is even better than I imagined. I thought I was actually talking about an arcade, but I guess it's sort of like an arcade. Whatever. Which one do you want to check
I
out?
am content to merely observe.
What? That's no fun. You should try one. She doesn't seem to be interested in choosing. I guess that means I'll just have to choose for her. Yes. Maybe we should go for something more engaging, like target throwing. Looking around at those stalls, I don't recognize what half of these options are. There's something with floating circles and something else with bottles. Wait, floating circles? Isn't the bottle one where you like throw a ball into bottles and try to knock all of them over? Is that not it? I pause when I see the stall with dischargers. Finally something I recognize. This shouldn't be too different from the shooting ranges back home. Let's try shooting the dischargers. Amelia gives me a strange look.
An interesting choice.
How so? Her tone suggests this is not something she'd try on her own, but she follows me to the stand anyway. The man behind the counter grins at us.
Think you have what it takes to win? Hit 3 out of 5 shots to win a prize.
Is she gonna hit all 5? You ready?
Perhaps if you attempt it first, I can observe you and then attempt it myself.
So basically, I'm gonna do it first. She's gonna watch what I'm gonna do. And then she's gonna like upgrade in my version of doing it. My method of doing it. And then she's gonna win it. Rip. Are you trying to tell me this charge is too difficult for you? Mia shakes her head dismissively.
Nonsense. Dischargers are merely a simple tool. I, on the other hand, have extensive magic training. This is nothing more than an exercise in coordination. I will attempt it.
I really hope she fails. Sorry, Amelia, but...
That'll be 2 coins, miss.
She places the coins on the counter and he swaps it out with a discharger.
There are 5 rounds loaded in there.
5 rounds. Amelia clutches the discharger and holds it in front of her. She squints one eye, she lines up her aim, then she squeezes the trigger. A bolt of energy shoots out of the barrel and Amelia lets out a small gasp at the kickback. The shot is wide and she misses the target. Amelia's eyes are also wide as she studies the discharger with interest.
How curious.
Have you ever shot one of these before? She shakes her head.
The opposing force was unanticipated.
Wait, but the opposing force, so like recoil, right? Isn't this after you shoot? So, even if there's recoil, your first shot should always be where you were aiming for, right? Or no? I mean, I don't have an extensive knowledge on guns, but I thought that's how it worked.
This time I will be prepared.
She lines up her aim and fires again. Anticipating the kickback, she fights to keep her aim straight, but can't stop the slight jerk of the weapon. Again, her shot misses. Oh boy. She frowns and seems surprised at herself, as if she can't believe that she's continuing to miss. She fires again, but aims too high and misses, then fires once more and shoots wide. Her final shot, she aims too low and misses again. Wow, she missed all 5 of them. Her face falls when she realizes she's all out of shots. Good attempt. It's not bad for your first try. We're close to target each time.
Not good enough.
Good try, miss. But unfortunately...
Oh no. Oh no, I see where this is going. Amelia interrupts him by placing more coins on the counter.
I would like another attempt.
I'm surprised by the determination in her voice.
As you wish.
He takes the coins and resets the discharger with more rounds. Amelia fires again and again, but never quite hits the target. Oh no 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 no! Let's all calm down. Take a deep breath. She throws down the discharger and raises her bracelet. An unusual fire in her eyes. They begin to glow. Hey, what are you
I will
doing?
hit the target.
No 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 no! You've got to use the
This
discharger.
discharger is clearly defective and not utilizing the energy properly. I will use my magic to prove it to you.
No. Amelia, no, stop with your Lord. Someone stop her. Yes, please. I have no doubt in your skill casting magic, but shooting a discharger is a new skill. You shouldn't give up. No, she should give up. Are you really going to let a measly little discharger get the best of you? The more you shoot it, the better your aim will be, and you'll be hitting those targets in no time. Or, you know, you could save your money and not actually do that. As she considers my word, her jaw unclenches and she lowers her arm. She picks up the discharger again with new resoluteness. As she lines up the shot, she takes her time before shooting. This time her shot is much closer to the target. Emilia nods as if confirming something to herself. She shoots again, and her shot is even closer to the target. Her last shot, her face hardens as determination sets in. This time, she painstakingly lines up her shot and steadies her grip. As she pulls the trigger, she uses her body to help her keep steady from the kickback, and her shot hits the target. She did it! She's not used to the recoil, is she? Yeah, no, she's not. Her eyes light up as she throws her arms in the air and hops up and down with excitement.
I hit
What?
it! I hit it!
What? We got a picture!
Did you see?
She turns to me with a big smile on her face as she jumps excitedly. Her pigtails bounce along with her and she claps her hands. Celebrate with her! Yay! I jump up and down with her. You were awesome! She looks up at me with a huge grin. Suddenly her face turns red and she freezes. Oh. I see the moment of embarrassment on her face before she resumes her usual blank stare.
I meant it was only a matter of time before I got the correct calculations.
She looks way younger than she's supposed to be. How old is she? I forgot how old she is. She's a teenager though, right?
Anyway, I shall return in a moment.
She rushes off in a hurry towards the ladies' room, probably to recompose herself. I guess I'll wait here then. She still didn't win that prize though. Rip. Maybe I can win it for her. I address the shopkeeper. Hey, I'll give it a go. 15 to 18, I believe. Oh, I see. I've done my fair share of paintballing back home. Should be somewhat similar. Place my coins on the table and the man hands me a discharger. The first round misses as I familiarize myself with the weapon. My second attempt hits the target, as does my third. Fortunately, my next attempt misses as I misjudge my aim. This is it. I steady my aim and fire! What? Wait, I want to hit it though. If I hit it and win the prize, I want to see what happens. Yeah, since this has no impact on the story, I'll hit it. I'd usually use my dices, but my aim is true and I hit the target. Yes! Put down my discharge and pump my fist in the air. The man grins.
Nicely done. Well, here's your prize. Congratulations.
Yeah, I hit it. He hands me a pink Pongo plushie. Oh boy. Thanks. Amelia returns and her eyes grow wide when she sees my plushie.
How did you acquire this?
It's the prize from the game. She looks at me with surprise and seems impressed.
You attempted the game, and you were successful?
Ah, yeah. Yup.
I see.
She eyes the discharger booth again. I hold out the plushie. This is for you. She blinks.
But you earned this.
I already have a Pongo. I don't need another one. See? Now it can be my Pongo, and then you can have this one. I place the plushie in her hands. Let's check out another stall.
Okay.
I turn around and begin walking, but not before I catch the small smile on Amelia's face as she hugs the plushie close to her. Ah, she's adorable. She wanders the stands. I think about Amelia and her Magecaster program. Wow, this is a really long scene. Huh. So I've been wondering, as a student at the Mage Academy, won't coming on this adventure with us affect your classes?
That is not an issue for me, as I do not have classes.
Oh, what? She shakes her head. Oh, then what have you been working on?
My research studies. A significant component to becoming a Magecaster is research study. That is my focus and basis for participating on our travels.
So you just have to document research of a subject. You just have to document research of a subject area of your choice and you're done.
To put it so plainly does a disservice to the amount of effort involved in formally achieving the status of Magecaster. But ultimately, you are correct.
Okay, my bad. Sounds a bit like she's working on the equivalent of her dissertation, yeah. So if that's it, why haven't you done it already?
It is not so simple. I had taken into consideration furthering the research on temporal rifts and the other parallel worlds. But such an endeavor would have been fruitless without an avenue for further research.
I see, and that's where we come in. That explains her fascination with Elder Issim and Ember Mist. And then I came along. She's mouse.
Precisely.
Aren't you worried the Mage Academy will come looking for you?
After departing the academy, I did ensure that a notification would reach my professors to inform them that I am currently traveling on a research study. These studies are quite numerous and common amidst my peers.
I see. So, like, Professor Xavier, right? Won't he know where she's going to? Like, she asked him and he said no, and the next day she's not here. He's like... Amelia paused in front of his stall.
Shall we attempt this activity?
Sure. We spend some more time trying out the other stalls before we decide to leave. Mia returns to the inn, but I decide to stay out a little longer. With that done, I think about my next steps. Zach! Let's go, Zach. Yeah. Looks like Zach's starting early, yeah. Screw it, let's do it. I don't have anything else going on. Let's get this party started! Zach looks up at me, then returns to his drink. Oh boy. Hang out but don't drink. I actually don't drink, so... Sit across from him, Zach meets my eyes but doesn't say anything. He takes a swig from his tankard and then lowers it. I continue to watch him drink in silence. Zach is a man of a few words, and I don't want to annoy him with conversation. Still, the silence is stifling. Eventually, Zach finishes his drinks, then gets up. I wonder if he's about to get another drink, but instead he nods to me and exits the inn. Huh. Well, that was sufficiently awkward. With nothing else to do here, I decide to go back outside. Okay. I've done everything I could for now. Okay, well, that was a little weird, I guess. Should I have drank a little with them? Is that what I should have done? Huh. I head back to the inn and wait for the others to return. So, me though, I wouldn't talk to him first. But like, so he's drinking alone, right? I come in, sit at the table, watch him drink. He continues to drink. After a while, he gets up and leaves? What? 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 Whatever. This is Zach we're talking about. The sun has completely set as I step back into the streets. Look up at the night sky. The stars are especially clear tonight as they twinkle amidst the darkness. Amelia and Zach stand outside the inn staring at something. Yeah, basically, yeah. I couldn't see their faces too clearly, but Amelia seems pensive. Zach continually glances around. As I approach, I don't notice the uneven cobblestone and miss a step. Luckily, I catch myself before I fall. That was close. I'm thankful the darkness hid my stumble. Huh? That's weird. Why would it say that? I don't remember any of the other cities being so dark at night. I follow Amelia's line of sight and notice a darkened lamppost. Maybe the light bulb's gone out. Wait, they're not light bulbs, they're crystals. Looking further down the street, I see that the street lamp after this one is lit, but the one after that is dark again.
This is highly unusual.
It seems like every other lamp is out. That can't be a coincidence. Amelia frowns.
That is the conclusion we came to as well.
I peek inside the nearest lamp.
Do you see a crystal?
I squint as I peer into the darkness. I can't make out any shapes, but I can't tell if it's because it's too dark or there's nothing inside. I think this one might be empty. Zach looks suspicious while Amelia frowns in concern.
Surely the town would not be so negligent in their maintenance and upkeep.
It's a possibility.
Maybe someone's been stealing crystals. Looks like someone's been stealing crystals. Zack looks skeptical, while Amelia looks thoughtful.
The likelihood of crystals being stolen from lamps is very low. It is more likely that either the town is purely negligent, or it is short on resources for replacements.
Really?
Whatever the theory, we should bring
Huh.
this to someone's attention.
That makes sense, does it? Amelia searches our surroundings and spots a guard patrolling on a nearby lane. We quickly approach him. Excuse me.
What is it?
We notice that half of your lamps are dark. Before I can finish my sentence, the guard sighs wearily.
We just can't replace them fast enough. Every day they keep
I
taking
frickin'
more and
knew it.
more.
I freaking knew it. I'm like, yo, there's probably a thief stealing crystals. And they're like, nah, that can't be true. And we talk to the guard, and the guy's like, oh yeah, there's actually a thief taking crystals.
That's actually what I've been doing now. I'm counting how many need to be replaced tonight.
Wait, are you saying someone's been stealing the crystals? Are you saying I was right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Sounds crazy, right?
Not at all. It's the most logical conclusion, yep. Amelia looks impressed that I guessed correctly.
What's the point of that?
Your guess is as good as mine. They're really not worth much.
Have there been any other relevant thefts?
Sure, it's not just lamp crystals that they're stealing. They're stealing pretty much any kind of crystal that they can get their hands on. It's been going on for a few weeks now, and I'm at my wit's end. We've got a reward out for anyone who knows anything, but we've still gotten no leads.
Reward?
Anyways, if you guys see something, let me know. I've got to get started on replacing these crystals before even more get taken.
Amelia, Zack, and I stand in silence as the guard leaves. I'm not even from here, and I can tell that something really weird is going on. Based on Amelia and Zack's expressions, it must be pretty bad.
We should get back.
Yes, we should inform Kara and Leanna.
We follow Zack to the inn where Leanna and Kara are waiting and exchange greetings. Yo, any news?
I heard there was someone who could help, but I haven't been able to track him down. I'm sure I'll have an answer tomorrow.
She glances outside the
Has
window.
anyone else noticed how dark it is around here?
Hehe.
Someone has been stealing the lamp crystals. That is what the guard informed us.
Kara raises an eyebrow.
Must be some pretty desperate thieves out there.
Why do you say
Well,
that?
lamp crystals give essentially no return. They don't sell for anything because they're all specifically marked to be easily identified as this type of crystal.
Huh. Obviously, something very weird is going on.
Maybe someone's more interested in the energy of the crystals instead of their value.
Huh. Do lamp crystals have a lot of energy?
Not particularly. We should look into this. I can't think of any reason why someone would want lamp crystals. And I'd like to know what they're doing with them.
Sorry, I was actually thinking about something that I can't say because people might be watching, but yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. Sorry. Leanna bites her lips as she thinks, then nods, coming to a decision.
You're right. We should investigate.
Yep.
Leanna stops and stares at Zack.
Really? I'm a bit surprised, but glad to see this side of you.
What? Last time we were in the city and there was trouble, he also wanted to help.
Sounds like the guards could use our help figuring out this mystery.
I think Zack's a
Yep.
good guy. Again, Leanna stares at Zack, a little more uncertain than before. Kara grins slyly.
They're offering a reward for any information, aren't they?
Yep.
oh, okay. Leanna sighs.
I should have guessed.
Regardless, our first plan of action should be to search for any irregularities in energy.
Amelia and I can do a scan of the city to see if anything shows up on the scanner.
Right now? We follow as the two of them step outside of the inn and begin to fiddle with their manipulators. They pace the lengths of the streets, but don't seem to trail too far away. Aren't you guys going to walk the perimeter of the city or something?
There is no need for such inefficiencies when we could just perform a radial scan.
I have no idea what that is. Leanna frowns.
I'm not picking up any energy spikes or unusual readings.
Amelia continues to pace, then pauses. She fiddles with her manipulator again, then turns down a side street. Hey, wait! She pauses again, then looks up.
Very curious. There's energy residue scattered throughout the city, except for one area in the southern corner of town.
Oh, my scan radius doesn't reach that far.
Oh wow, her manipulator is stronger than
So
yours.
the southern corner has 0 energy readings?
Precisely.
The remaining lamp crystals in the area should at least be giving off a pulse of energy. If even the pulse is missing, then that would indicate the place is completely dark.
We must go in this direction.
How did the guards not notice? Literally, a street in the city has all of the crystals stolen. As we continue to walk, the cobblestones underfoot change slightly. They're looser and more uneven than the heart of the city. The buildings are weathered and spotted with patchwork brickwork. The alleys feel dimmer here than in the center of town, as an even greater majority of street lamps are dark. The buildings and houses become more spread out as we reach the outskirts of the city. The further we travel, the more run down the houses become. Crumbled walls from buildings and debris litters the streets. I watch my footing carefully as the dim lighting makes it easier to trip and fall. Are we still in the city?
Technically, yes. We're in the remains of the last battle that occurred in Stonecrest.
Wow, it's the Void again. You mean the one between Elena and the Void?
That's right. This is part of the original city, which hasn't been restored
Wait.
yet.
So, if I don't go see Liana, what happens here? I don't know this information. Huh. Amelia pauses in front of a dilapidated house.
This is the area of the irregularity.
What time is it? Oh, so I think the last time, did I stop at 12 or did I stop at 11? I want to say I stopped at 11. Oh wait, I can actually check how long my video was. It was 3 hours and 31. So, okay, I stopped at 12, alright. Alright. The place is quiet. Too quiet. Does anyone even live here?
Probably not, so it could make a good hideout.
Let's go in.
Kara gingerly opens the door, which is falling off its hinges, and slips inside. I tentatively follow her, and the rest of the team trickles in. Looks like this was once the living room with a fireplace and a broken table in the corner. The hallway connects to it and leads into separate rooms.
We should split up and search the rooms.
Aye, Zach. Agreed. We'll be sure to find it faster if we do.
It could be dangerous. Someone is using cloaking magic to mask the heightened energies of the crystals. That doesn't just sound like a regular thief to me.
We'll go in groups.
No need. I think I found it.
Oh. Kara grins as she stands on top of a throw rug in the back hallway. She stomps twice over the rug, and I hear a muffled, hollow thump. Then she steps off the rug and stomps again, which reveals a much thicker sound.
I believe we found ourselves a way down.
Oh. How did you find that so
This
quickly?
house is literally falling apart, and there are no other decorations besides this rug. That's pretty suspicious, isn't it?
What the flip? She's so smart. Holy. She kicks at the rug, which slides away to reveal discolored wooden panels. A latch nestles into the wood. Zack pulls on the latch, and the door swings upward. We peek inside, and a handful of young faces stare back at us. What? Their hair is matted, and dirt streaks their cheeks. What? I still hate her, but she is useful. Yeah, she's really useful. Once the surprise wears off, they pull back from the entrance and retreat further into the basement. What? Foregoing the ladder, Zack jumps into the basement. Liana follows him down and, unlike Zack, lands lightly and gracefully on her feet. That must be her magic at use. Amelia takes the ladder down and as does Kara, who jumps off once she's closer to the ground. Take the ladder, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure landing wrong on my ankle is going to be the biggest buzzkill. Better play it safe and take the ladder down. Yeah, I don't really feel like yeah, trying to act a badass but then ending up on my face. The rest of the team already has the children cornered beside a glowing pile of crystals. I count 5 of them as they huddle together. Zack stands with his arms crossed, blocking the kids from trying to run. Gar stands beside him, her usual grin replaced with a grim expression. Amelia inspects the crystals while Liana kneels by the kids.
I can confirm that these are the crystals we are looking for.
Where did you get these crystals?
The children look uncomfortably amongst each other.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm a mage knight, see? I'm here to help.
She gives a soft smile as she shows them her insignia. Wait, did the kids steal this or what? Some of the younger kids hang their head, but an older boy straightens up and puts on a defiant scowl.
We didn't do anything wrong. We did exactly what the man said.
Alright, what man?
What man?
He clenches his jaw and refuses to speak.
Please, let me help you.
As the kids refuse to talk, Liana looks helplessly back at us. Kara gently pulls Liana to her feet and leads her away.
These kids are obviously alone and afraid. They're not going to talk to the guards.
I'm not a guard.
To them, you may as well be.
Okay. Kara leans down and addresses the older kid.
You've got a nice pile of crystals there. Are you looking to sell them?
The boy crosses his arms. Kara reaches into her purse and pulls out a coin.
I'd like to buy one off of you.
The younger children stare hungrily at the coin and cast questioning glances at the boy. He eyes the coin longingly, but looks uncertain.
We can't sell it to you.
Why's that?
He quiets down again, but a younger boy pipes up.
He'll get angry if we don't have enough.
The man will. Does he take care of you?
The first boy protectively pushes the younger boy
He
back.
gives us money if we can get him crystals.
These kinds of crystals.
Kara points to the pile.
Annie, the bigger ones get us more coins, but they're all out of them now.
And that's why you've been taking lamp crystals.
He looks away and doesn't answer. Kara smiles warmly.
It's okay. I won't tell anyone if you don't.
The boy looks back at
So
her.
what does the man want with the crystals?
Longingly? Longingly or longingly? Longingly? Yeah, I long for something, so longingly? Okay. What does the man want with the crystals?
I don't know. He just wants them. A lot of them.
We should return the lamp crystals to the guard.
Little girl begins to cry.
Please don't take them away. The man's coming back soon, and he'll get angry if we don't have them.
Kara leans down and pats the little girl reassuringly.
Don't cry. We won't take the crystals.
You won't?
No, but we'll take the man. She chokes out her words between sniffles.
Nope. We don't want the man to be angry. He could be pretty scary if he's angry, right?
The little girl calms down a bit and nods vigorously. She slips her hand into the older boy's hand and he squeezes reassuringly.
Tell me, when is the man coming?
He comes at the end of the week, so tomorrow evening.
And he meets you here?
He nods. Liana looks back at the rest of
We
us.
should go.
Kara nods. We're grim as we exit the house and head back towards the inn. Those kids, it's obvious they're orphans. What happened to their parents? Glancing at Kara, she looks equally pensive and disturbed by the children's unfortunate situation. Yo, how is Kara so useful? Like, she found the door, like the hidden trap, and then she was able to talk to the kids really well. And like, right before, we were in the temple and she was like, finding everything.
We'll have to camp out by their hideout tomorrow evening and see when the man shows up. Then follow him and see where he's going and what he's doing with the crystals.
Liana furrows her brow.
I really can't imagine what he could want with all these crystals.
Amelia places a finger to her lips in thought.
It is a very perplexing situation.
Well, I suppose there's no dwelling on it now.
What do you think will happen to those kids? What if Kara's an orphan? Maybe. Zack shrugs.
Probably get sent to an orphanage.
Bit surprised they aren't already in one.
They're just trying to survive.
They would survive in an orphanage. Kara's unusually silent this whole time, so yeah, Kara might be an orphan. So she had to steal, so she learned her treasure hunter skills that way? Maybe, yeah. Are you okay, Kara? She immediately perks up and flashes me a smile.
Of course. Just thinking about our next plan of action. I'll be heading out early to see if I can get any more information on where to go next. So I better get some rest.
Rest sounds like a good idea for all of us.
As we reach the inn, we all say our goodnights and head to our respective rooms. Thoughts of the children's situation disturb me, and it takes me a while before I inevitably drift to sleep. But yeah, it would make sense because she was lying when she said why she learned how to do treasure hunting. So yeah, that's a pretty good conclusion. Hypothesis. Yeah. Sunlight falls across my eyes, pulling me awake. I stir and stretch widely. That was the best sleep I've had since arriving to Terra. What time is it? I squint at the sun shining through the window. It seems like it's pretty late. Huh? What happened? Was there not any noise? Oh, that was weird. Okay. I sit up and the Pongo bounces on the foot of the bed enthusiastically.
Boy!
Where's Zack? Oh, when did you get in here? He bounced again and rolls over to cuddle against me. Zack has already left the room. I wonder if anyone else is around. Throwing off my blankets, I get ready for the day and head downstairs. There are a few patrons already frequenting the lobby, but no sign of my team. Kara said she was going to get an early start, but I'm not sure where is everyone else. Well, whatever. We did say we'd meet back up here this evening, so I guess I'll see them then. I haven't gotten anything planned today though, so I'm just going to take it easy. Wait, why don't I go back to the carnival? Begin walking towards the town square. Follow my feet as it wanders the streets, taking my time and enjoying the bustle of the town. I've forgotten how relaxing it is to have nothing on the agenda.
Boy!
Eventually, we reach the square. I recognize the statue of Elena. Wait. Again. If I hadn't had that chat about the statue, I wouldn't recognize that, so... A small brown dog, only a little larger than the Pongo, watches us. His tail wags slowly when he catches our attention. Pet the dog! Hey dog, are you lost? The dog wags his tail. I extend my hand and he cautiously approaches. After giving me a few good exploratory sniffs, he barks excitedly. Good boy! His tongue lolls out as I scratch behind his ears. I frickin' love dogs.
Boy!
The Pongo bounces angrily. The dog stares at the Pongo as if noticing him for the first time.
Boy!
The Pongo pouts and jumps even higher. The dog cowers and whines. Pongo, what's up with you? Jealous? I go to pet the dog, but the Pongo butts my hand away.
Boy!
Are you jealous?
Boy!
I reach out a hand and pat the Pongo, who seems to calm down slightly. The dog perks up as the Pongo relaxes. He wags his tail as he nuzzles the Pongo. The Pongo bristles at the dog's touch and scrambles back.
Boy!
He hops away, but the dog happily chases him. Alright, Pongo's dead. As the dog catches up, he licks the Pongo, who grimaces. Aw, he's playing with you. He thinks you're a ball. Mocha? The little girl races over to the dog, who barks excitedly at her presence. She throws her arms around him and holds him close as he licks her face.
I thought I lost you.
His voice is really similar. Whatever. Suddenly she notices the Pongo and her eyes grow wide.
Oh, you're so cute!
Hey, that's my Pongo.
Boy?
She gently pats the Pongo on the head and his little frown melts into a smile.
Boy! Are you lost too?
No, he's with me!
Boy!
He hops over to me. The girl looks me over, then smiles shyly.
Oh, hi.
Wait, how did you not notice me? Like, what? I was literally petting her dog. Hey, is that your dog?
Thanks for
She
finding him
nods.
for me. Sometimes he's too fast and I can't catch him.
Mocha sniffs around my feet and nudges my hand to be pet, but the pongo bounces between us.
Oi!
The girl giggles and
I
waves.
guess we should be leaving. Bye-bye, little Pongo friend. Thanks for keeping Mocha company.
Bye, says Taco, the legend. Before Mocha can escape again, the girl slips a leash around his collar and the two of them gradually disappear from view. Look down at my pongo, who looks back up at me. I smile and pat his head affectionately. He squirms happily against me, then hops up onto my shoulder and nuzzles my face. How about we continue on that walk together?
Oi!
Man, pongos are so cute. Dogs are so cute. Together we head further into town. I decide to check out some of the storefronts and streets that I didn't get a chance to see yesterday. The pongo wanders off whenever it gets too crowded, but he always seems to find his way back to me. After most of the day has passed, I decide it's time to return to the inn. Liana, Amelia, and Zach are already there waiting. Liana stands when I arrive.
Here, I got you something.
Oh? She fastens me a gauntlet similar to the one on her wrist. The sphere inlaid is the same color as Liana's. That must be a wind crystal. What the flip? Am I actually going crazy? I think I'm going crazy, guys. I swear I heard the door behind me open. And then I look back. My door is closed. No one is nearby. Huh. No, I believe if you didn't talk to Liana, someone will tell you about it. Normally in visual novels, the general route is the same. Sure, the choices branch off a little, but in the end, it goes back to the original storyline. Yeah, I guess so. She passes me a gauntlet similar to one. Yeah, so wind crystal. Is this a manipulator?
Yeah, I was thinking about your last attempt at casting, and I figured this might be more helpful with future training.
Wait, but I thought a manipulator wouldn't help.
Having the manipulator as a focal point of concentration is how Amelia and I learned to cast.
Thanks. That's really cool. Car finally returns and the attention shifts to her.
The crystal pickup will happen soon. We should start heading over.
Wait, how do you know? Liana nods.
Once they complete the exchange, we should follow the guide to see if he leads us to their hideout. He might have other partners, so we should be on guard.
I still can't think of why they'd want these crystals.
Energy crystals have varying utilizations, some of which are outlawed.
Kara seems a bit surprised, but Liana doesn't react to that. Thinking about what these outlawed utilizations could be makes me uneasy. What? Whatever.
We have
I'd
a
rather
plan.
have a fire crystal.
Let's get started.
I'd rather have an earth crystal. But, you know, I'll take the wind one. I mean, she legit gave it to us, so I'll take it. We trace back to the ruins and find the abandoned house with the children. Instead of entering, we spread out around the perimeter to maximize visibility on anyone approaching. Gara and I stay close to the house and hide behind some fallen bricks. Our field of vision is limited, but we're close enough to overhear any conversations that take place inside. After we position ourselves, we wait. We don't know when the man's going to show up, and after about 20 minutes, I start to get fidgety. I wish the kids had given us a time. Who knows how long we'll be stuck out here for. My legs are starting to cramp, but as I shift, Car shoots me a warning glance and I force myself to push through. Wait, is he coming? Finally, a man approaches. He looks to be in his 20s and surprisingly wears something that resembles a beanie on his head. Car yanks my collar so we duck down. She covers my mouth with her hand and puts her finger to her lips. Looks like our job is to listen in. The others will be our eyes. I hear a door creak, followed by the faint sound of footsteps.
Hey yo, you punks got my crystals or what?
Jesse Pinkman. Hello. I listen for any extra footsteps, but it sounds like the man came solo.
Here,
There's a rustling of a bag being opened.
What is this? These crystals are weak, yo.
Yo?
That's all we could find.
Nah, this ain't good, man.
Sorry.
The boy's voice is weak. Breaking Bad reference? Oh, is it? What was that name? What Breaking Bad? I mean, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so I don't know. Jesse Pinkman. Jesse? Who is Jesse? What is Jesse? Is a character, yeah, but like, what does he do? Is he a druggie? Is every character in Breaking Bad a druggie? The bag closes and the man grunts as he lifts it up.
Wait, where are our coins?
You'll get your payment when you deliver, yo. This is only half of what you promised.
There's a silence. I carefully peek out to see the boy straining with his hands clenched.
Fine.
That's what I thought.
Oh, bitch, Jesse. Well, they are surrounded around drugs, yeah. But not everyone uses, I see. The stranger lugs the bag over his shoulder. I quickly duck back down as he exits the house. Time to go. I turn to face Kara, who wears a serious frown and has a fury in her eyes. Fury. Did I really just say that? Did I really just say that? You guys didn't hear anything, right? Yeah, you didn't hear anything. He's a popular character? Oh, I see. I don't think I've ever seen her angry before, let alone this angry. She looks like she's about to rip that guy's head off. Kara?
Did you not see that? We should take him out now.
What? No! Don't be stupid. Calm down. He's our only way of finding out who's behind this operation. She glares at me.
Did you not just see what he did? The way he treated those kids is shameful.
I know, but jeez. I look Kara straight in the eyes. He'll get his justice soon enough.
Let's hurry up and go.
Yeah, okay. I hear everything, Taco. No, you didn't even hear what I said. Don't lie. Don't lie. We trail the man out of Stonecrest, making sure to stay behind buildings and keep to the shadows so as not to be spotted. Wait, where's everyone else? Crest slips in and out of the alleys with ease, and it takes a lot of my concentration not to lose her. No wonder she's always sneaking up on us. I assume the rest of our team is also following him, as I'm unable to spot them. That's for the best. The less chance of being noticed, the better. Outside the city gates, it's a little harder to stay hidden as it opens out into a more open field. At least since we're spread out, it won't be easy for him to escape if he tries to. I'm Liar Taco, but even I can't lie about your mistake. No, you don't know what my mistake was. Hehe. No one knows. Not even me. I forgot everything already. We successfully follow him to what looks like an abandoned train car. Oh. There's some kind of dark smoke emitting from the top. Oh, it looks more purple, but sure. The man pauses and we crouch lower behind cover as he looks around. He doesn't spot any of us and enters the train. Kara again puts her finger to her lips and I nod. Staying low, we sneak towards the train. The windows are all blocked off, but we crouch below them anyway. I can hear muffled voices as I gently press my ear against the train. I did not say that. I said Fury the first time.
Yo, Mr. White!
Oh, man.
Jesse, how many times do I have to tell you to call me Heisenberg?
Well, if we didn't know it was a Breaking Bad reference, now we'd know. The man speaks softly, but his tone is strict and disapproving.
My bad, but I got some crystals.
Let's see.
There aren't many, and they're pretty small. I don't think we'd be able to get much out of them anyway.
This seems like Chris's voice acting. What is this?
It doesn't matter their size. Once we're done cooking them, they'll be exponentially more effective.
So they cook the crystals. I see.
I don't know, man. They're tiny.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
I see. They cook the crystal. Oh boy.
It's a simple matter of science.
Yes, science, yes. Just like in the show, yeah.
You serious? You can do something like that?
Indeed.
You could do something like that?
Yeah, Mr. White.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, science.
Heisenberg?
Heisenberg.
Yeah, Heisenberg.
Oh, right. My
Science.
bad, yo.
Wait, is it this guy? Wait a minute. Is it that guy? Wait, no way, right? Like the meme guy that's like, science bitch? Is that what he says? Is that him? Cause yeah, wait. So like the meme picture of the guy that goes science. Yeah, science, bitch. He looks just like him. Is it not him? Yeah, Breaking Bad. Okay. Jesse Pinkman. Alright, gotcha. I know who this guy is now. Detective Taco on the job. Don't worry, guys. I hear faint clanging of glassware. I wish I could see what they're doing. Sharp snap cracks somewhere behind me. What was that? I shift out of position to look behind me and see an animal scampering away. As I breath a sigh of relief, I notice the absence of noise in the train.
What was that?
Uh-oh. Before I have a chance to get down, when the windows swing open, and I'm face to face with both of them, the younger man with a beanie, Jesse, stares at me with wild eyes. The second man is much older, maybe the age of his father, and fixes me with an inscrutable stare. He looks surprisingly normal, not like someone who'd get mixed up with something shady. Jesse turns around and darts out of the back exit. Run! Mr. White joins him as Kara and I sprint to the other side of the train. Thankfully, Liana and Zach are already there. Liana points her blade at them.
Surrender and come with us peacefully.
Surrender now or prepare to. Sorry. Jesse looks like he's about to bolt, but Zach fixes his charge on him.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Crap, what do we do?
Uh-oh.
Why are you laughing at a time like this?
Mia stands a good distance away, her manipulators glowing. After looking over the older man, she frowns.
The brandy no void.
Uh-oh.
Quite the observation, young miss.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? You're a part of Void?
Are you stupid? Mr. White merely smiles.
I didn't sign up for this!
Don't be so naive. You think the crystals were just going to magically create more energy?
You had to cook them.
Your intent was to perform shadow transmutation on the crystals to create tainted spheres.
Again, he doesn't answer.
It appears confrontation is imminent.
Oh.
Why don't we even up the odds?
Huh? With a flash, Mr. White grabs two shadowy spheres from his belt, similar to the one I saw in Raven Pass. He throws them to the ground and a dark smog emits, curling the air. Liana reacts first and blasts her wind magic to dissipate the smoke. In its place are two shadow creatures. Their warped appendages are nothing that I recognize, and their long shadow claws come into a sharp point. This is the stuff of nightmares. They stand between us and Mr. White, with Jesse cowering beside him.
Shadow familiars!
This is getting way too crazy for me. I'm out.
Jesse breaks into a sprint and Kara immediately gives chase.
I've got him!
No, wait, we don't care about this guy. Oh, wait, she cares because he treats the kid really poorly. I see, he's about to get a beating, huh? The two of them dash out of sight. So, 4v3.
Unfortunately, you've disrupted my work, which means I have to start all over again. So, I'm going to get going.
No, you're not. He channels a spell and starts to run. As he continues to chant the spell, shadows crawl up his legs, threatening to engulf him completely in shadow. We can't let him get away! Lana looks from the man to the familiars.
As much as I want to go after him, our top priority is to defeat these shadow creatures.
No, it's not! No, it's not. Our top priority is to stop this guy from
Indeed.
going away.
Shadow
What?
familiars this close in proximity to a city can wreak havoc and incite widespread
We're
panic.
4v3. Just like put... Yeah, put someone on the guy. The flip. They would know better than I, and I trust their instincts. I look back at Heisenberg being swallowed by Shadow. Once shadows fade away, he disappears. Zack readies his charges, a small smile on his face.
Sounds like a challenge.
My heart races as I draw my blade. This is getting crazy! Is this fight? Yep, fight. Alright, let's see if I win, guys. Let's see if I win. Do you guys believe in me? Let's see. Alright, here we go. Bam. Here it is. So, I believe I rolled a d20. Well, like 3v3 because you're still useless. Yeah. But then he ran away. Man, whatever. If I roll higher than a 10, I win my fight. If I roll 10 or lower, I lose. Here we go. Ah! Rip. This is the first fight I actually lose. Ah. Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces. I am useless. Oh, okay. Okay. The shadow familiars strike me hard and I fly back, crashing into the ground. My head slams into the hard ground and my vision blackens as my consciousness fades. Well, rest in pieces.
He's waking up.
Hey, what's up? My head pounds. I sit up and groan as my body protests. Liana hovers worriedly over me while Zack and Amelia look calm.
Thank goodness.
Baka, yeah, I went freaking flying and crashed my head into the ground.
As I stated before, he only lost consciousness and would awaken soon.
Oh, was she worried about me? What happened?
You got bitch slapped.
Oh, shut up, Zack.
Zack!
He shrugs.
You took a nasty hit.
Yeah, I got bitch slapped apparently. How long was I out for?
Around 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. What about those shadow familiars?
They have been eliminated.
Alright, nice. We need to find Walter White. Was that his name? Heisenberg. I'm a little embarrassed by how unhelpful I was during the fight, but I'm secretly glad they dealt with it. Not sure I'm ready for another hit like that. Go, Zack the Savage. Now that I've properly looked at them, they seem pretty exhausted. It probably took a lot of effort to defeat those creatures.
Can you walk?
I think so. I push myself unsteadily to my feet.
Hey!
We turn at the sound of Kara's voice. She waves at us with one hand as she uses the other to drag Jesse back. She plops him down in front of us and he falls ungracefully to the ground. I see that his hands are bound. Kara stands over him, her face grim.
Now, you're going to tell us exactly what you know.
Oh man. Oh man.
I don't know jack squat. Mr.
Jack
White was
squat.
paying me to get crystals, and that's it, yo.
Yo, that's it, yo. Science.
So you were not an accomplice to the shadow transmutation.
I mean, no, yeah. As soon as he heard shadow, he was
I don't even know what the shadow transportation is.
transmutation, but okay.
Transmutation.
Exactly.
We glare at him.
Look, I made a few deliveries to him. The first couple of times he wouldn't tell me what he did, but paid some good coin. But later he said he was going to show me so I could help with his operations. He was going to give solid pay for that too, yo.
I look him up and down. He stares desperately at us, and it's clear to me he's scared. This doesn't seem like the kind of man Void would trust with any kind of responsibilities. I'm inclined to believe he's just looking for some fast cash. Kara seems skeptical, but Amelia and Liana seem to come to the same conclusion that I have. Zack crosses his arm.
Better hope the guards believe your story.
Yeah, bitch. Jesse looks like he's about to protest, but sighs instead. I think he realizes there's no chance he's going to escape.
Bag of stolen crystals is in there. He didn't grab it before running out.
Liana enters the train and returns with a bulging bag.
Let's go turn him into the guards. They'll take it from here.
What about the kids, though? How are they gonna get money? Zack hauls Jesse back to his feet and leads him back towards town. Luckily, it's late at night, so very few people walk the street. The few who do give us long stares as we pass. Alright. When we arrive at the guard barracks, the person on duty gets to his feet. He looks at Liana in recognition.
Oh, it's you again.
We found the source of your missing crystals.
Zack pushes Jesse forward and he stumbles into the guard, who grabs a hold of him. The guard eyes him up and down.
It's this guy?
Oh man, it was all 'cause of Void!
The guard stares at him, clearly unconvinced.
Uh-huh. Maybe in lockup you'll have time to think up a better story.
I'm telling you the truth, bitch!
Oh! The guard frowns and passes Jesse off to another guard who takes him into the back. Then the guard turns back to us.
Hopefully you won't have any more issues.
Wait, are we not going to explain what happened? The guard grins and looks relieved.
I can't thank you all enough. You have no idea how much of a thorn in my side this has all been. As promised, there's a reward for helping us catch the culprit.
What is it? He produces a heavy satchel of gold, which he hands over to us.
Thanks again for all your help, and I hope you have a safe night.
Ah, yeah.
Thanks.
Side quest complete. We leave the guardhouse and equally divvy up the reward money. As everything settles down, the group decides to return to the inn. I'm glad we got to the bottom of things, but I can't help but wonder what will happen to those kids. Yeah, I'll share my rewards with them. They seem kind of desperate and didn't get money this time, so... I'll meet you guys at the end. I think I forgot something. I slip away before anyone can ask me any questions and make my way back to those kids. They were dependent on that crystal money to survive, and I can't sit by and do nothing to help them. I know I don't have much to offer, but maybe giving them a cut of my reward can help tide them over. Quietly, I enter the house so as not to spook the children. As I near the trapdoor, I hear Kara's voice. How did she get here so fast, and what is she doing here? Slowing my steps, I silently creep towards the trapdoor and spy on Kara and the kids.
Here you go, guys. Take this.
She hands the oldest boy a fat coin purse. We must have had the same idea about sharing our reward money. The boy silently accepts it, too shocked by the amount of money to even speak.
The man won't be coming for crystals anymore, so use that to help you find a new way to survive.
The boy nods numbly as some of the younger children huddle together, clearly frightened of their futures. For their futures. Kara smiles reassuringly.
I know it seems scary, but I promise if you stick together, you'll be fine.
So she knows it seems scary because she's been there before, right? Be nice, like, of course, of course. Kids hug each other.
I won't let anything happen to anyone.
Good. I know you won't. Take care of yourselves, okay? And stay out of trouble.
Kara turns to leave and I scramble out of sight. She doesn't notice me as she hurries away. Seems like she's got a soft spot for these kids. I better do what I came here to do and get back before people get too suspicious. Hey, kids. I go down the trap room. The oldest boy looks up at me in surprise. Here. Toss him a small bag of my coins, which he fumbles before catching. He looks genuinely surprised, as if he can't believe it's happening.
But why?
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have caught the bad guys, so you kids were a big help.
Really?
He looks at the other children who give him hopeful eyes, then he grins.
Thank you.
I nod. I should be getting back. Once I return upstairs, I hear the children scramble below in a series of excited gasps as they inspect the reward money.
Wow, the girl gave us so much!
I've never seen so much money before in my life!
The boy still gave a lot, though. More than we got from crystals.
Yes! Yes! I pass! Whoa, just how much money did Kara give? Was it her whole reward? For a treasure hunter, that seems very generous. Maybe there's more to it. I wonder what it could be as I return to the inn and meet up with the rest of the group. As I enter the inn, Liana looks around.
Where's Kara?
Kara's not back yet, but she left before me. I don't know. I thought she was following everyone back.
I thought so too.
What? She didn't say anything before she left? Liana bites her lip and furrows her brows. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Probably. While we wait for Kara to return, we decide to grab something to eat. With all the excitement going on, we forgot about dinner. Dinner is always important. We get our orders and settle in. I'm actually really freaking hungry, to be honest. Zach and Liana dig in. Amelia, on the other hand, is quiet as she stares at her plate. Is she okay? Amelia? She looks up at me.
Yes?
Something wrong? She shakes her head.
No. I was pondering about the lab at the Void Hideout, which was used to perform shadow transmutations.
Yeah, what exactly is that? I'm meaning to ask, what is the shadow transmutation you were talking about earlier?
It is the process in which shadow energy is merged with a crystal containing another form of elemental energy. This fusion causes an overwhelming surge of energy to spawn, which consequently destabilizes the crystal and causes the shadow energy to become uncontrollable and very dangerous.
Okay.
This is what we refer to as a tainted sphere. Like the one the treasurer used in Raven Pass.
Okay, gotcha.
And what was used to summon the shadow familiars.
It didn't seem uncontrollable when they used it, though.
Perhaps not those times. However, as it is destabilized sphere, the energy is unpredictable. It's possible it will cast properly, but equally possible it will implode upon itself at any time, which would be fatal to the mage in possession of it.
So, the main bad guy of the story is Heisenberg? Really?
That's a best case scenario. Imagine if one of those crystals went off and spawned a shadow familiar in the middle of town.
That would definitely be bad. Yeah, I got freaking bitch slapped.
That's why shadow transmutation has been outlawed, even before the Treaty of Isaria.
I thought you said all use of shadow magic was banned.
Yes, but there were legitimate users of shadow magic before the war.
You lost me. Yeah, wait.
Shadow magic is not innately harmful. It was originally used in non-destructive ways, just like any other element.
Okay.
That being said, a group of practitioners abused the usage of shadow magic, which revealed just how dangerous it can be when used in such a manner. That is what caused the eventual war in Assyria and the subsequent banning of shadow magic.
Wait. Basically, stable crystal plus shadow magic equals unstable crystal that does who knows what. Yeah, I guess so, but... So basically, it can be used in a non-harmful way, but then people figured out how to use it in a harmful way, so it's banned now? But can't... Like, is it not possible to do that with any other elements, or no? And that group was Void?
Correct.
Things are starting to make a little more sense, but I'm still not sure I understand it all.
It's just a little troublesome to think that there was someone performing shadow transmutation just on the outskirts of Stonecrest, and with a lot of crystals too.
Even though Void was defeated, it wasn't completely wiped out, and their remaining members have just been laying low.
Amelia and Liana nod. The conversation lulls as we think about what was said. We finish the rest of our food in silence. By the time we finish up our meals, Kara returns. Oh, there she is.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I met up with my contact and he came through. He said that there's some adventurer who's been talking about one of those high concentrations of energy. He's at Earth Point right now, but probably won't be staying for too long. We should head there in the morning and see what he knows.
Sounds good to me.
What's the guy's name?
Arton Hunt.
Zach shrugs. I guess he doesn't know.
It might sound like just a rumor, but there's always a grain of truth in a rumor. At the very least, we should be able to get a clue or two.
Alright, let's go. Liana nods.
Okay, tomorrow we'll head for Hearth Point.
Amelia nods. I yawn widely. Tonight, though, I'm ready for bed. The team murmurs their agreement, and we all turn in early. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long day, and that fight really took it out of me because I got frickin' bitch slapped across the battlefield and hit my head on the ground and lost consciousness. Jeez. Nice fighting skills, Taco the Legend. My assumption is that shadow magic is more deadly, like maybe fire or wind can do physical damage, but as we've seen, shadow magic can manipulate people as well as create animals to attack others. It's much more dangerous than other elemental powers. Yeah, I guess so. After getting ready, I climb to bed and immediately fall into a deep sleep. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here and then start playing Danganronpa. Cause I have 20 minutes left. I don't